the depths of imagination comes terror like no other. From experiments gone wrong, things crawling from atomic wastes, alien behemoths, prehistoric titans. Nowhere is safe when they strike without warning. Can nothing stop these forces of destruction? Science, weapons, love. You'll just have to see it to believe it. Scream, run, hide if you must. Nothing can survive the Monster Zone.
Do you like big things? I like big things. Do you like big monsters? That's my second favorite thing. Welcome to the Monster Zone.
Greetings, folks, and welcome back to the Monster Zone, where we cover the classic, really classic, and not so classic movies of the past. And who do I mean by we? Of course, I mean Mr. Parker.
Hey!
And then Mr. Mikey.
Hello.
Mr. Wife, Angela.
Every
That's
time.
the second time in a row.
Angela, I did that. It's the joke is dead. The dream is dead.
According to this movie, it's Miss.
Miss. Everybody's Miss.
Miss.
Unless you're Mister.
Mister.
Yes.
Yeah. And of course, I am Dan, but I'm not leading this episode, so I'm going to hand it back over to my wife, and she's going to tell you what we're watching, why we're watching, and how we watched it.
How we watched it?
Yep.
I hope with our eyeballs.
There's a couple different ways, it turns out.
Well, we
Yeah,
watched it on
there is.
DVD.
It's like when SpongeBob and Patrick looked at the map
map.
in their eyes.
But hey, can I just interrupt real quick?
Yeah.
Guys, we got a new patron over on
patron!
patreon.com/dissectthatfilm. Yay!
Welcome.
We want to welcome Chris Kulik as our new patron. Welcome
Don't
in,
leave.
Chris. Yeah, please.
Only you. Love you, Chris.
Yeah. Welcome
I
to
hope
Chaos.
I hope you enjoy your uncut versions of the episodes. I hope you enjoy the watch-alongs that we do once a month and all the other goodies that are on Patreon and what's coming up on Patreon. So thank you again, Chris, for your patronage. And if I mispronounce your last name, yell at me
Please do.
because I
Really
deserve it.
loud.
Okay, back to Angela.
Okay. Oh, stop it.
What was I thinking of? What game is that? Donkey Kong Country 64. Okay.
Yeah, that's such a good
Hey,
soundbite.
I could just be Kool-Aid Man. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. A dinosaur does that in this movie. Should have pointed
Yeah, he
that out.
does.
Listen, the dinosaurs need sound effects. I was making
Oh.
sound effects during some of their fights. Like,
I have a
yes.
tidbit on that when we get to it.
Wait, yes.
Okay, so we are watching a movie from 1925 called The Silent Dinosaurs. Oh, sorry, The Lost World.
Almost as old as
Silent
I
Giants.
Almost as old as you are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
you look very great for your age.
I get carded at the gas station still.
Do you really?
Man,
So do I.
101. Lord,
Yeah.
you're looking good.
I enjoy being carded because
Yeah, I was so flattered.
I've hit that age where it's like, oh yes, yes.
You're like,
oh,
oh,
no.
really? Oh.
Thank you.
He's got all rosy cheeked, like, oh, you don't look 35. Look back at a
But it does-
propeller hat on, big lollipop.
But it does
I'm
really suck,
Older
though.
than 35 too.
But it does really suck, though, when you go to the liquor store that you go to all the time and they never cart you, and you're just like, I don't need my wallet. I'll just grab some cash. And then they're like, hey, can I see
Take
your
my
ID? And you're
business
like,
elsewhere.
son of a bitch.
This has never been like this before.
I was just here, Ted.
Well,
You
we do
know
have a
me.
liquor store that we go to, and the only reason she looks at our ID is so it's on camera. She don't even look
I
at
never
it.
thought of that.
She's like, just hand me the plastic. And I'm just
Yeah.
okay.
She's like, I don't care whose it is. Yeah.
McLovin.
They look up at the
Yes.
camera.
Yes. It's real.
Thumbs up.
I don't know how this goes, but it's been a while.
You just
My brain.
We tell them what we're watching.
It's been
get it.
everywhere. Yeah, I told him what we were watching. Parker, would you like to tell us about the
I-
actors?
Would
and
love
actresses?
to. So The Lost World was, of course, based on the 1912 model. novel.
Model. Wow.
It was a model.
The model heavy movie, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yes.
Based on the 1912 novel by Arthur Conan Doyle, who actually appears at the beginning of this movie.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah. The movie was directed by Harry Hoyt, who directed a lot of movies in a very short amount of time. His first movie was directed in 1916 called Dimples.
Ooh,
and his
sounds
last,
sexy.
And his last movie
time,
was
yes.
directed in 1945 called The Missing Corpse.
Where'd it go?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I don't know.
Who knows?
But there were
You have to
years where
watch to find out.
1925, he directed 4 films. The Lost World was the 4th of the 4. He directed 7 films in 1927.
Jesus.
This man, yeah,
Fucking
these
machine.
Directors were putting out movies like they. That's the thing is like that was just how it was back then. Like directors literally would end a job or they get to a certain point with the job and they would hand it off to someone else to finish like post-production and stuff like that. And then it was like they were on to the next thing. Victor Fleming, who is, well known for directing The Wizard of Oz, he directed Gone with the Wind in the same year.
What?
Yeah.
What
I
a
didn't even know it was
beast.
the same director, not gonna lie.
Yeah. It's a crazy thing. Like probably 2 of the biggest movies of 1939. So yeah, directors back then, they were fucking cooking, man. It's like what Osgood Perkins is doing right now, where he's like, all right,
Dude,
I'm
he's
done with the
cranking out
monkey. I'm
movies that
doing
don't
out
even
Keeper.
exist.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
not
got
sure
like 2
Keeper
movies
came
on the
out. I don't
docket.
believe it.
I still haven't seen it. I haven't heard good things about it, but I haven't seen
No,
it.
I need to.
I'm just glad this director
Oh.
survived the transition into talkies.
Yeah.
that's
That was
true. I
the
didn't think
biggest
about
thing
that.
for a lot. I think it was more actors who had who had more issues with the transition than it was like directors and writers and stuff like that. It was written by Marion Fairfax, who a woman writer. So
Hey,
that's a big deal in
uncommon.
1925
for the 20s, yeah.
Yeah, for the 20s. She started doing things back in 1915.
She's born 1875.
Yeah,
She's
the
so
last thing-
old that misogyny didn't exist yet. That's crazy.
Yeah, 1926 though. She only did stuff up until 1926, so she I guess did other things in her career up until her death in 1970.
Oh wow.
Damn.
Cinematography was done by Arthur Edison, not spelled the same
Unrelated.
way.
I
Yeah.
assume.
Yeah.
But he would do movies such as All Quiet on the Western Front in 1930,
Damn.
Frankenstein in
What the fuck?
1931, the Maltese Falcon in 1941, and Casablanca
Oh,
Jesus.
in 1942. Like, this man was nominated for 3 Academy Awards in his career.
Man with
What?
a golden
Excuse-
camera over here.
Excuse me? I mean, this movie was shot. I mean, we're going to talk about it more, but this movie, for a movie that is 101 years old right now, looks gorgeous for
Mhm.
its age. Like, the way that it was shot, the way that things are comped in. Like, it's just wild to think about how hard it must have been to do everything that is done, that you see on screen. For originally, it was only an hour and 8 minutes. That was the original cut. And then they extended it to, I think, like 10 extra minutes. It wasn't until like 2016 when we got the full hour and 42-minute cut that we all watched today.
So
Crazy.
what I had read was this may not be true. What I had read is there was the original 25 print that existed, and then it was bought by somebody else, cut down into a shorter run, and then that's just what most people saw.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it was I think one of the reasons was they wanted to do a sequel. And the
Doesn't surprise
studio,
me.
either the studio didn't want to do it or one of the producers didn't want to do it. So they like took the film, chopped the shit out of it so that it couldn't, like, it was like their way of having it so it didn't get remade. Or
Okay,
they didn't get a
okay.
sequel
Huh.
out of it or something like that.
Yeah.
We
It was
never
a
got
wild
the
thing.
found world.
Also, one of the
Yeah.
original prints of the movie was up in flames because
Yep.
there was a fire at Universal Studios, and
Oh, that.
one of the original copies was completely lost.
There's like tons of movies lost during that. I can't
Mhm.
think of examples off the top of my head, but I've heard that was like one of the greatest losses, like negatives and shit from that time ever.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah,
the reason that most silent movies there are gone.
I mean,
That
you
and
gotta
World War
think of
II.
it. Yeah,
Yes,
and you
yes.
got to think of it. in 2016 when they did the 2K cut, which is what I can't remember what the company that did it. So
Lobster
the DVD or
something?
Blu-ray, Lobster Bay or something like that.
Yeah.
It's the DVD you have, Dan, or the Blu-ray that you have.
Blu-ray,
It's they're the ones that did the 2K cut, and you could tell like it must have been a bitch to restore all that.
Had to have been.
And
Like,
they
you
took
can
it from
tell-
Go ahead.
Oh no, but you could tell like because like me and Mikey watched it on Tubi,
Mhm.
which I think is the same cut. It's the same 2K rip. It's just from that Blu-ray. And you could tell with all the different colors and like the way that like there's some shots that are the original shots. Like
Yeah.
they couldn't even restore them.
Yeah.
So it's just like there's a scene outside of the museum where like I was like, what the fuck is that? I can't
Yeah.
make out what's going on here. But then
I
you
will
go
say
into the
the-
museum, it's like, holy shit, HD.
HD. Okay, what?
The Blu-ray looked phenomenal. I'm sure you guys
believe
this thing
it.
was like it looked
Yeah.
fucking stellar. But it said even in that at the beginning of it, it's literally the same pretty much word for word thing that's on IMDb. It opens with, and it's like it had apparently they got it from 11 different sources, combined
Easy.
it to make this movie.
Insane.
It's wild.
Every
And it's
movie
amazing
I've-
how clear it
I'm
looks,
sorry, go
even
ahead.
though you got every fucking grain and etch mark and that celluloid, which is fine. I'm down with it, but it looked so clear at times. It just blows my mind.
And it's crazy how some of them will go from looking really bad to so clear
Yeah.
back to back. And it's like,
Yeah.
I see what you did there.
It was just crazy for me to see because like I own a lot of movies that are from, like less than stellar sources, and usually when you get like an apology from the company at the start, being like it's going to look like shit, but we did what we could, it's because you're watching like Sledgehammer or like Things or some abysmal dog shit. But this looked beautiful.
Hey, there's your movie. Make a movie called Abysmal Dog Shit. Like,
Abysmal
please.
dog shit, the motion picture.
Please. But no, dude, it's cool though. Like, I know we'll gush about when the movie goes, but it's just so
Of
cool to
course.
see it this way, dude. Like these
Mhm.
dudes, this company I've never fucking heard of. I know they do stuff, but never heard of these guys a day in my life. They're like, dude,
I'd like to see
we're
more.
gonna make this shit happen.
Oh, definitely.
So I don't. So we have a budget and a box office, but I'm not sure if that is the dollar amount from 1925 or if that is the dollar amount for now. But the budget was $700,000, so it kind of makes sense, I guess, for 1925. That's still freaking insane.
Yeah,
amount
that's
of money.
insane in like modern day money.
The box office was $1.3 million. So
It made some money.
But you
Wow.
got to think in 1925 it wasn't being marketed like movies are now. So it's like they made a movie and they put it out, and you're just like, guys, there's a dinosaur movie out.
Yeah. And you don't know if like of course the theater network didn't exist. There weren't as many
Yeah.
theaters. Fuck, we have a here in our little rinky dink town that we live in of 6,000 some people, we have a train line that comes through town. And where the old train platform came in and everybody got off at Main Street is still there. It's just, changed throughout the years. But I was told, and I see it now that I've been there, there's a right across from where the train yard or train stops at, is a bunch of stores because it's Main Street for our town. But inside there is an old dry goods store. But if you go in there, some guy's like, hey, check this out. This used to be a movie theater for people to come off the trains. And you
That's so
walk
cool.
in, it looks, and like everything's, you don't know it because it's been changed so many times since, but you walk in, it was essentially a narrow building. You come in on one side and it's kind of narrow, and you walk through and you enter on the back side because it's all drop ceiling. But if you get above it and look at it, the ceiling actually from the back to the front just slowly arches up
like
like
that
this.
slope.
Yeah. So the floor didn't slope, the ceiling went up.
That's interesting.
So it was really weird. And that's what I was always told by people. It's like, yeah, it used to be a movie theater, and you could see like I guess they paid and they came in, you enter through the back.
Oh,
So-
that's so cool.
I
It was
looked
just a
Lobster
one
up.
screen theater. That's all it was. So anyway, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. I looked them up while you were talking about that, and they look like it's a French company. It looks like they specialize in film restoration in general, but according to the English side of their website, they do have stuff that's still coming out in print. And they have
good.
been restoring stuff that's so fucking old that they have shorts from Laurel and Hardy before they got together. So it's like the solo comedy of Hardy and the solo comedy of Laurel.
Really?
It's ancient, 1914, 1918.
That's crazy.
Dude, on that note, I'm glad you're mentioning this because dude, I'm telling you, if you like this movie, hunt the Blu-ray and buy it. 'Cause
I wish
believe
I'd have looked while I was at the con. I hadn't even thought about it.
they still look like they print it. You could purchase it from them directly, but on the Blu-ray outside of their
That's not on their website, unfortunately.
Should have brought it
okay.
in here.
Well, I don't have it in here, but it is entirely region free too.
Oh,
I
good.
did look. It's playable in all regions, but they have an audio commentary and blah blah blah. They have deleted scenes and outtakes from the original film. They have
Wow.
the 1917 Willis O'Brien short film RFD 10,000 Year BC. It also includes Ghost of Slumber Mountain, a 1918 short written and directed by Willis O'Brien, also restored in 2K. And then the 1930 Creation, which I've heard about forever, is the unfinished Willis O'Brien film that convinced Marion C. Cooper to hire Willis O'Brien to work on King
Is that
Kong.
the one we
Oh, wow.
Literally we watched it. There's no fucking audio. And I've seen this in my like Dinosaurs of Hollywood tape. And dude, it was so cool to see the whole thing.
Wasn't
and
it
they're
like
all on that Blu-ray.
Isn't it a short where like it's caveman fighting dinosaurs or something like that?
This one,
This was on a caveman.
Creation. So Creation was supposed to be a movie too. Like it was done to do the Willis O'Brien thing, but it was also allegedly going to be turned to a movie. Never happened. But it's actually a guy. He's in this jungled area and he shoots and kills a baby Triceratops, and
okay.
the mother comes after him and like tries to kill him. That's a small bit of it. There's a lot of other like jungle panning shots and other stuff like that that's going on. It's only 5 minutes long. There's no audio, no text, nothing. It's just pictures.
get to see him get a horn up his ass because that's what was.
I know that's what we
Unfortunate.
wanted. That's what we wanted.
It's all we
But,
paid to see.
yeah, but
Hey, when you
it's
shoot a baby in the eyeball,
That's what you get.
deserve.
it's all on the Blu-ray, and I'm gonna go through and watch the other two shorts because one's 16 minutes long, and I don't know about the other one, but I'm gonna go through and watch them all. So.
Oh yeah, that definitely is convincing me to add it to my
Yeah, I'm
collection. I think
shopping
it's-
for it as we see.
I was very hesitant. But I think it's going to happen.
It's worth
Yeah,
it.
Yeah,
some people are charging $100 for it, but it looks like you can get it for about 35 views, which is too
You
bad.
can get. I think Amazon has it for 33.
Oh, that's not
I
bad
got-
at all. I'd
see,
get that.
I got mine off. It was like $25 after everything on eBay. Somebody,
For a little
some,
bit.
Oh
no, I just bought it.
Oh,
I ordered on eBay. It's that one.
Okay.
It was after we last recorded. I talked about this. There's an auction. I'm going to make an offer.
that's right.
I made an offer on the guy too.
Good
I was like,
job.
Fuck yeah. Anyway, carry on. I just want to mention the features. There's more features on it, but those are the short films.
Yeah,
or whatever.
that sold me. You did a better ad for it than I've seen so far.
Oh yeah. I mean, and we're going to get to the fact that Willis O'Brien did all of the effects for this one. He also had help. I got to find his name. There was another guy who
I
helped
had
him
it pulled up.
do the effects for it.
Oh, it's Marcel Delgado.
Yes, thank you. But yeah, the thing of it is that when they modeled the dinosaurs for this movie, they modeled it after models from Charles R. Knight. They were artwork that was kind of hung up in a lot of the natural history museums.
Yep.
Of what
Wow.
his versions of dinosaurs. So that's where O'Brien kind of pulled inspiration from. That's why a lot of the dinosaurs in the movie aren't, accurate to kind of the information that was out there, even at the time, which was very limited, even in 1925. But yeah, this was Willis O'Brien's first full-length picture. And as Dan said, it would be, this and then that, the unfinished film. What was it called?
Creation.
Creation, which
Just
was
yeah.
how he got the job for King Kong. And
Yep.
then he would do Son of Kong. And we've talked about Willis O'Brien many times. He did The Beast of Hollow Mountain.
He's an icon.
He did The Giant Behemoth. He did, and then we covered his very last credit, which was The Black Scorpion. So we started at we covered the end of his career, and now we are all the way back at the beginning. But yeah, it's crazy to see kind of how he evolved over the years. Even when you look at King Kong, which came out, what's 8 years after this, just how much better he had gotten at the time.
Oh,
He
yeah.
had been doing this since the early teens of the stop motion. As Dan was saying, with the shorts, they came out in the mid-teens, 16,
Yeah,
17.
I think 1916, the 1916
1915 is his first credit.
Yeah, what was the? Oh, the
Oh,
Ghost
wow.
of Slumber Mountain was the first motion picture period to use live action people in stop motion
Oh,
together.
crazy. He pioneered that? I didn't realize. I mean, I like everything I've seen of O'Brien. I didn't realize
That's
he was
what's
that
it- and-
revolutionary. That's crazy.
And well, The Lost World was the first full length film to use stop motion.
Mhm.
So yeah, it's fucking sweet, dude. This dude's I mean, he gave Ray Harryhausen was his
Yeah,
protege.
exactly.
Like, I mean, it
Yep.
And
won
even
an
better
Acad-
than that, Harryhausen trained oh man, I had his name until just now. One of my favorite, David Allen, one of my favorite stop motion artists of all time, Puppet Master, Doll Man, all kinds of shit.
Yep.
Mhm.
Wouldn't have
David
those
Allen.
without him.
Yeah, David Allen stuff. What was the posthumous movie that just came out not long ago?
Oh,
David
that's a
Allen
great one.
stuff?
It's very similar to Lost World. I have a copy here. Old.
And I
It's
think
Shovel.
we talked about David Allen on an episode on the other podcast. I can't remember the movie.
we should have been there.
though. Yeah. But yeah, O'Brien. I mean, he won an Academy Award for Mighty Joe Young in 1949.
The Primevals was the movie. Sorry.
Primevals. Yes, that's actually. I mean, the acting's not great, but the
No,
stop motion
everything
effects
else.
enough is enough to check it out.
Yeah.
But he was also, he also wrote movies. Like I just mentioned the fact Beast of Hollow Mountain. He didn't do the effects for Beast of Hollow Mountain. He actually just wrote the screenplay for it. He wrote the screenplay for King Kong versus Godzilla in 1962, and
That's awesome.
They took his story, which originally was called Gwangi for the Valley of Gwangi in 1969. He had already passed away by that time, so he didn't work on anything other than the story.
One more side note, real quick, because I don't think we'll ever get a chance to talk about this again about creation. The original short was 20 minutes long. Only 5 minutes is left to still exist. Is
wow.
known to exist. Yeah.
Wow.
If we're lucky, the lost media community will stop looking for the pilot of some like toddler show from 1998 or something and pull that up. That'd be awesome. That'd
I'm
be
still-
cool.
I'm still
You'd
useless
hope.
searches.
It's like the lost original Kong print that will probably
Yeah,
never
we
get
just
either,
found
so.
the original ending of Dracula. So with any luck, maybe some of this monster show will
Oh,
start
did
popping
we?
up. Yeah, I think it's they're talking about restoring it.
You should. I mean, that's
I
what we
would
got for
kill for that, man.
Day of the Dead. That's got
Mhm.
additional footage in it. That's coming out here in June. So
Gotta get that.
So for the cast, we have Bessie Love as Paula White. She would marry Howard Hawks' brother.
Oh wow.
Was married to William Hawks for 7 years. Howard Hawks, who was a acclaimed director who did like A Thing from Another World, Gentleman for Blondes, Rio Bravo, the original Scarface from 1932, which is pretty funny. She was also she did a lot of things that most people at that time weren't doing, like posing nude.
Good for her.
Oh,
Yeah.
some skin flicks, eh?
Yeah, there's a lot of actresses took inspiration from her when they would do movies that were based in this time. Like there was a movie called Babylon that came out a couple years ago. Had like Margot
Yes.
Robbie.
Oh, I've
It
heard
was
of that. Yeah.
about like the 20s and 30s movie boom, and Margot Robbie wears an outfit that is most famous from Bessie Love, which is like just wearing overalls with nothing underneath.
Oh,
Damn, she was rocking that pearl fit.
Yeah, she acted up until she died. Her last role was in 1983, The Hunger.
Oh, is it a
She's-
vampire movie?
Yes, it was.
That looks awesome. I've been meaning to watch
Tony
that
Scott.
forever.
It was an early Tony Scott movie. It had Susan Sarandon. I think our friends at Doom Generation did a whole like
I feel like I
watch-along
remember
on their
seeing that.
Patreon on that movie. But yeah, that was her last role. She was in Red's Ragtime, Sunday Bloody Sunday, one of the 1981 version of Gulliver's Travels.
Mm.
She was in Vampires in 1974. She was in a James Bond movie on Her Majesty's Secret Service.
Lady
Oh, yeah.
rocks.
Yeah, so she did a lot of things throughout her career, but unfortunately in this movie she did a lot of this.
Yeah.
Pearl
Yeah.
clutching.
And to be honest,
Yep.
that is what most women in silent films did.
Yep.
Unfortunate.
Except for the
Yeah.
other one.
Oh,
yeah.
damn. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
We'll have to get to that.
Jesus Christ, words. Lewis Stone as Sir John Roxton. He won an Academy Award, or he was nominated for an Academy Award in 1920 1929 for the movie The Patriot.
Did that just
Not the one where that
just
guy's head gets knocked off with a cannonball, right? The other
What?
one. Oh, I was thinking of the Mel Gibson one.
Oh,
Patriot.
yeah.
No, that was the remake.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
I was
Dude,
like,
that
what
every
the fuck are you
time,
talking
man,
about?
that guy's noggin goes fly.
But we have Lloyd Hughes as Edward Malone, who, no joke, I was like, that is Charlie Sheen.
I thought he reminded me a bit of Brendan Fraser in The Mummy a little bit for some reason.
So the outfit, 100%.
It
The
has to
outfit
be.
he wears for most of the movie, 100% is what it was inspired for Brendan
Identical.
Fraser's outfit in The Mummy. But his face, Charlie Sheen.
Definitely.
like
He's
Charlie
got that
Sheen.
Estevez face.
He was in the 1930 version of Moby Dick with John Barrymore.
Mhm.
Let's see.
If they
I
made
mean,
that nowadays, it'd be called Moby Richard.
Watch your mouth.
Don't say that. Actually, you know what? Speaking of that, why they do remakes of this every once in a blue moon. I'm
Mhm.
surprised we've not got another big budget remake of this.
Yeah.
It would
Maybe they're
work.
cooking
It
one.
could work. Yeah.
I'd do it.
Yeah.
I'd be down with it.
Definitely work.
We have Arthur Hoyt as Professor Summerlee. I'm trying to figure out what
love that
he
guy.
is.
Who's the Monopoly
He
man?
must be the brother of the director because it's the same last name, but I don't see.
Let me guess. You're the Monopoly guy.
Yeah, that's
all I
literally
can
what I thought.
That's all I could see. And he's the
Yeah.
Monopoly man
Yeah.
from Ace Ventura.
Pass go. Do not collect $200.
That's all I could see.
Did the little monkey have an actor credit or did they not credit
Yeah,
him?
Yeah.
it was Jocko the monkey
Jocko.
as himself.
Oh, fuck
Yes,
yes.
Ask
Jocko's the
himself.
fucking beast, dude. I
Yeah,
don't like
Jocko-
primates.
Jocko.
Jocko's tits,
Yeah.
bro.
Alma Bennett as Gladys.
Fuck
She
her.
sucks.
Yeah, she
She
can-
Damn,
sucks.
Yeah,
Gladys.
she
How could
sucks.
you? How could you, Gladys?
Wallace Berry as Professor Challenger. This dude is fucking insane.
He's nuts, dude.
Coolest
Insane.
motherfucker of the 20s.
Dude, he was Long John Silver in the 1934 version of Treasure Island.
I believe it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was
I
that a
believe
talkie or was that silent too? 34. That would have been talkie.
34
Right?
Talkie should be a talkie, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like
I
to
think-
see that.
I think-
I want to hear his voice. He looks like he's got a good voice.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's definitely sounds. He's got to have a
Yeah.
cluffy.
He probably
Oh,
just sounded like a
absolutely.
pirate by default.
Yeah.
Just watch you come up on one of his movies and he has a really high pitched voice.
Oh,
I'm like, damn
dude,
it.
that killed careers back then.
Yeah,
man.
it did.
Oh, yeah.
He won an Academy Award in 1931 for the movie called The Champ. That's pretty cool. He has a bit, but his look in this movie, like looking at his picture on IMDb or on Wikipedia,
It's freaking
he doesn't have the beard and he doesn't have
No,
the
it's
crazy
fake.
hair, and I'm like, it doesn't look real. I don't like you. I don't like who that is.
You can see in some spots where it's coming away from his face. He
Yeah,
has to be
yeah.
sweating or something. I'm like, no.
We have Bull Montana as the Ape Man. I gotta shout him out.
Yeah, the ape
He
man.
is the ape
but
man.
we talked about Jocko the monkey and Mary the chimpanzee because
Yep.
she is
Yep.
also credited.
Oh.
Actually, she was uncredited. Jocko was credited.
Oh man, I made it up. I thought I was looking at a pre-misogyny movie, but I guess not.
And then,
They
guys,
hated
we
women
got
apes even back then.
And guys, guess what? It's 1925. We got blackface.
I know. I seen that. I was like, that motherfucker's wearing
Hey.
blackface.
Jules Coles as Zambo, who is.
Oh my god, that's like one letter away from being really offensive.
Yeah, it's not good, guys. Not good.
Rambo?
Yeah, close enough.
Just kidding. No, hey, twas the style at the time.
It was a
But
style
That's
for
the
a
thing.
long time.
But that's the thing. There were movies at this time in the silent era that had black characters played by black actors.
I
Dude,
know.
That reminds me, not to go on a tangent. My buddy is a big Marx Brothers fan. And he's been making us watch through a lot of their library. Amazing stuff, by the way. But he showed us Day at the Races, and there was this really good scene where it's like a all black musical number, and we're all just like blown away. Like, this was made back then. Like, that's so progressive. That's really cool. And then Harpo pulled out some shoe polish, and our hearts just dropped.
No, dude.
Oh no! Stop!
No,
Great
it's
movie, though.
whatever, dude.
Great
It's
movie, though.
whatever.
In spite of it, Harpo, how could you betray us?
It was one of those things where when I'm looking, it's bad. It's just
Yeah.
It was never a good thing. I'm looking at it going, you couldn't have found anyone who somewhat looked the part, like even if it wasn't of that race. Like you got the whitest white man to just throw on some shit to make him look
The
like
turbo honky has arrived.
it looked, yeah. It's just like, what are we doing?
I love his
I did have a question
dialogue.
about that.
It's terrible. What do you mean?
It's fucking no. Listen. We all
We're from
obviously
the
know,
South.
and we all obviously know it's not good. But
It's
I don't
not
give a
great.
shit because him doing it back then doesn't affect anything now.
I guess.
So it's irrelevant. The movie came out
Yeah.
at the time. That's what they did.
Y'all say that, but then you have Robert Downey Jr. who played the same.
Jesus Christ.
He literally did.
Peter.
He literally did.
He did. And he stayed in character
He-
for the audio commentary. Crazy.
Ooh, yeah. That's see. It was when I saw that movie, and then like you watch things about it. It's like it's the reason like that they wrote that character was as a parody of like
Yeah.
the things that were going on. But then when I was finding out he was staying in character when they weren't shooting, I was like, okay,
He's dedicated.
Now it's a problem. Now it's a problem.
I did have a question. There was that one bit when before they leave to the Lost World. I know we're going to get to the plot in a bit, but like there were these actors like extras that were like playing natives. Like who did they get for that? Was that also like?
But
like,
also,
I don't know.
but I guess
It
you
was
never
like
you don't see their faces though.
It was like a Hawaiian kind of aesthetic, which I thought was a bit
They
odd.
had the
They had,
naked
like,
baby.
It was a
legs.
naked-ass
the
baby.
The Polynesian people that
yeah,
were
yeah,
in
the Polynesian.
the,
so they were supposed to be Polynesian. I wasn't
They looked. I mean,
100%.
that's what they.
Yeah,
I
they
mean, that's
looked
what
it.
I kind of.
They looked it.
got
They
out
probably
of
just
it,
throw
yeah.
some dirt on a baby. Like just rub that in. He'll look all right.
I mean, this
Man,
baby's
that
crying
baby
the
was-
whole time, and nobody
Baby's
wants
crying,
to pick it up.
naked.
Butt ass
it's
naked.
it's a silent
Yeah.
film. How are they supposed to hear him crying? Come on, they didn't know to check on him.
Even the people on set couldn't hear a damn thing.
Yeah.
It's no
God
audio.
Damn it!
I'm
Audio
can't hear
wasn't
the
wasn't
baby.
invented yet.
Listen, I thought
That's
this was going to
tragic.
be great that I couldn't hear the baby, but now I'm concerned. Probably should check on the baby.
okay?
I can't hear
The
nothing.
baby's
Somebody
crying.
check
Tell
on
you
the
that
baby. It needs
The baby was
alligator
actually
milk.
mute, coincidentally.
What's
It's like
that?
our cat.
The
Our
baby
cat
was
that-
mute.
Yep.
It's like our cat that opens his mouth to meow and nothing comes out.
Dude,
like,
Nacho does that all the time. It's frightening.
Like, are you okay?
staring at us and
The mouth
Okay.
wide open.
yeah. Thanks.
Started throwing things into it.
Yeah, throw a treat in there.
But
Look at the sky! Look! It's a bird! It's a plane! It's...
Geeks with beards.
Do you like action? How about a little comedy? Join the Geeks with Beards podcast. When I ask the question, why do people like Magneto?
What the beep?
We cover all the eras. Golden, silver, bronze, and modern.
Then you need to check out the Geeks with Beards podcast. Available on all streaming sites right now. Geeks with Beards.
But yeah, that's all I got. If we want to hop into the plot of this one.
I am so ready. I have drank too much and I'm going to end up not being able to talk at the end of this.
Let's rip that racist band-aid right off. Let's do it.
He didn't have any choice to do that. He could, yes.
It was just a joke. It's fine. I don't care. It's I really don't care. It doesn't affect my viewing experience.
He couldn't help it. Hey, and no offense to, yes, I know they did blackface on him, but they covered him from literally head to toe.
Everything. Like that dude was just
He was doing black
It wasn't
face,
just
black body,
face.
black torso.
It was the whole thing.
You're like, dude, just get naked. We're dumping black paint on you.
Because I had
Put
to
your clothes
look
back
it up.
on.
Dan's like, yeah, they did blackface on him, and I had to look him up. I was like, really? Like they
Like,
did
they did a
ears,
little more
neck,
than that.
head,
They went all out. They
and
painted
he's
this man.
been hurt, and I was like, shit.
Hey guys, you think this would have been cheaper if we just found an African American?
Yes, it would have been a lot cheaper.
Quite literally. But-
Paint
The
him,
guy probably-
paint him, Jim, paint him. Okay, all right.
The guy probably wouldn't have got lead poisoning too.
No kidding.
Jesus Christ, I know the stories about the Tin Man from the original Tin Man from the Wizard of Oz, and that
I
was
gonna bring that
14
up.
years later. Like, imagine in 1925, they're just like,
Is that
And that
fucking
was-
Silverface, dude?
lead.
That was
Listen,
silver
it was just
paint.
called paint back then, okay? They didn't
Yeah.
fucking care if it was lead.
Do you think when the
Till the
Clankers
after
take over,
effects.
they're going to call it Silverface?
I hope so.
Stop.
People here dressed up as robots.
Man.
Can't be any
All
worse
right.
than the guy that was painted in gold and about
Gold member?
suffocated.
Oh,
I-
that.
Oh,
about
yeah.
suffocated before they even got finished. I was like, yeah,
Probably overheated because he couldn't fucking sweat.
yeah. He could sweat. I was like, fuck that. No,
Yep.
thank you.
Unrelated, but I have to get it out. Speaking of like body paint and like stuff like suffocating somebody, I saw a guy earlier who's like a Japanese Pepsi Man collector. wearing a Pepsi
really?
Man suit. Yeah.
Yes.
And he was like, I found a suit and I can't breathe in it. It's like him like taking a breath and you can like see the Pepsi Man suit going into his mouth. I'll try to find that post later and send it to you. Crack
Is this
me
just
up.
on the internet or was this at the
Yeah, it
Monster
was just on
Palooza?
Twitter earlier.
Oh, I think this dude's like walking around like flaunting
Oh,
his
God, just, like,
package as
dying.
Monster Palooza.
Oh, dude, I would have happily gotten an autograph from that guy's package.
Let me sign your bulge, sir. I love Pepsi.
Big fan of your work.
Let me get a picture next to your dispenser. It's just like you with the can and his bulge is like right here.
That's where the P starts.
Quench the thirst.
Pepsi starts with P.
I know. That's where the P starts
Oh,
on
okay.
his package. Just
Pepsi
No.
Man. She's not.
Fucking Pepsi Man.
sorry. I'm over here sweating from laughing so much.
To download Pepsi Man while we're talking about this. Play it later.
Boy, just change your video at the back to fucking Pepsi
Yeah,
Man. Just all the
stream
cutscenes from
Man.
Pepsi Man.
Okay.
Shh. Okay, lock in.
It is 9:23. I'm ready to be.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Bless you.
Oh my goodness. So this movie starts with a little,
Preamble.
yes, preamble. Not to the Constitution, but you know.
A prelude.
Prelude.
There-
Prelube.
there- talking about how the most completed version was from 2016 and how this movie started to be an hour long, and it is now what it
Almost
was,
2
hours
100
long.
hour
Hour
42?
40 some odd minutes. something
I'm just
like that.
about.
The Tubi version didn't have this.
Yeah, this ours is special.
Okay. Okay.
Well, I
Made a
mean, you
premium.
had the Blu-ray. We were
just-
watching it. We were probably watching the Blu-ray rip. It's fine. I thought
Yeah.
you were going to start talking about the Arthur Conan Doyle thing.
Well, that's next.
Oh, that part's awesome.
Okay.
How it's based on this Arthur Conan Doyle book, and it opens up with him and his dog. He says something. I have no idea what he said. I'm writing
he's
all this
silent.
down.
This book has got me so many bitches. It's just like, ooh.
He's doing like a William Castle bill. William Castle stole his whole fucking flow, man. Just like introducing the movie and all that.
No.
Well, I
Except
love
for
it 'cause
this
he
was
just,
before talkies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
way
Yeah.
before.
he just sits down like this is an everyday thing. Sits down with his dog, like day in the life of Sir
Arthur Conan Doyle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Being awesome, dude.
Then we get to a man and a woman who are face to face.
Oh,
And
yeah.
this woman is telling this dude how he is not up to her standards.
You a bitch. Go do
Gold
something
digger.
scary.
But he walks away and she's secretly like, I could have that ass. Just saying.
She is 100%, dude.
She bites her lip.
She does. That's the universal sign for her.
Well, it was more he was going, fine, I'll go find something dangerous
Yeah.
to do for you to love me. And she's like, that's dirty talk to me. And it's like,
That dampens my
golly.
Yes. This is
As they said
Ed.
at the time.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's time. That's period
My
appropriate dialogue.
pantyhose is quite moist.
I've soaked through clothes. Moist.
Ugh, you said it too. Stop.
I'll
is-
refrain. I was gonna do it, but I'm not gonna.
I hate that. I said it earlier and I was like,
I know you
Caught
boys
yourself.
like 'em.
Damn it.
I know you boys like them sloppy.
As
All right,
was the
moving
style
on.
of the
about
time.
cakes.
What, sloppy cakes?
No, moist. Ugh.
Oh.
Ah, she
I
said
just-
it.
Ah.
You're damaging yourself.
Wait, guys, I'm trying to read behind Mikey. I'm trying to read. Okay, go.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. I missed
Yeah,
the
no,
dialogue. Damn it. I
He's
missed
way
the dialogue.
further into the movie.
He's
Yeah,
in the
he
will
is.
screen section.
I can rewind it.
I've seen some of the stuff that's been said. I'm like, how far are we in? But this is Ed and Gladys. And I don't like Gladys.
Ladies
whore.
used to love being named
I'm not-
Gladys.
I'm
Mm-mm.
just going to
I
point it
don't-
out there already. Gladys and the what's her name? The other woman,
Paula?
Paula.
Paula.
I thought it was the same person.
That's fair.
So at the end, I was like, wait,
Is that the same
why
woman?
is she there?
Which one do I shoot?
It took me a second.
And then it pans over to the other one. I was like, wait a minute, she's in different clothes now. Like,
I
Yeah.
did notice every time I watch a silent movie, especially from around this time, the makeup kind of blends a lot of people together. Like I've seen
Yes.
foreign films, like
Yeah.
Metropolis comes to mind. The lady played Maria, and that
yeah,
kind of has
yeah,
a
yeah.
similar like
Oh,
look to it. I think
yeah.
they kind of just merged everybody into one white lady by accident.
Well, their hair is kind of fixed the same
Mhm.
in their lip color. Like it's
Yeah,
dark.
they use like a black lipstick
Yeah.
to make the lips pop and like a black eyeshadow, and it really kind of takes a lot of the personality out of people. But it looks really cool, and I love it.
Especially when they can't talk, you don't get much personality.
Yeah.
Oh, don't. There is some good physical acting. for
There-
some
Oh,
people.
yes,
great!
there
It's so
is.
theatrical and like big.
Yeah.
So then we go to the London Record Journal.
Shithole. First off.
Oh, yeah.
Terrible
National
place to
Enquirer.
Also, silent films are so funny because, of course, it's a silent film, so there's no dialogue. Where
Right.
they pop up the cards that have the whatever but you know that they're having such a longer conversation that you have no idea what the hell they're talking about. Because
Hey,
these
I
two
could read
dudes,
some of the lips.
these two old guys are having a full blown conversation, and we only got 2 cards out of it. And I was like, no
Yeah.
way, that's all you talked about, man.
And sometimes they'd say stuff and it would cut and there wouldn't be
Yeah.
a card.
Yeah, there would be
Nothing.
a
You're like-
card.
Wait, what happened?
So did they have actors like they did have them like speaking to each other? They weren't just
Oh,
like
yeah.
miming
Yeah,
gibberish.
yeah,
right?
There
I would
was a
love to
script,
see-
probably.
I would love to
Yeah.
hear that, see what they were like actually. I mean, I
need
guess
to
I
know
just
what they're
invented
saying.
talkies, but
You need to get
Yeah.
a lip reader, a professional lip reader.
that'd be
that will-
awesome.
come in and tell you.
yes.
That'd be sweet.
Because when they're sitting in the theater, or not the theater, when they're sitting in the when what's his face makes his first speech,
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
like
and
the
you
reading hall.
guys that are
Yeah.
talking back and forth, and you're like, they're having a serious conversation. but
Yeah.
you don't know what they're saying.
I just,
Like,
just assume they're all just saying poppycock. Poppycock. I guess that's
Oh, 100%. Challenger, poppycock!
Yep.
peas and
And
carrots.
Challenger rocks.
Yes.
I don't remember the Mountain Dew commercial in our movie.
That's the director's cut.
All I know, all I'll say about Ed is that he's just a terrible character. He's the
He's a little
worst
flat.
character in this movie.
He's such a
Because all he
tryhard.
wants is puss, dude. That's all
does.
he,
He wants Gladys.
I don't. I mean,
At
sure,
first.
yeah.
Yeah.
At
Well,
first.
I mean,
I
this
think
dude
he
does a Three
Just
Stooges
needs to get
stunt.
laid.
He does a Three Stooges stunt in this freaking thing. Crashes through the glass
I
door,
love that.
and the two dudes are just like, "Well then,
Oh.
hello there, Edward."
I love when he
And then-
knocks the ink over and he's like trying to wipe it up like there's any
And
way
it's-
to reverse
oh,
that damage.
look
Outta
at his
here.
face.
And he wipes
guy's
it on his
so
own
mad.
face.
Oh, this poor
But
guy.
this was another funny thing where the card doesn't match the reaction that the guy's having. The guy is having like a get the fuck out of my
He's
face
like having a
reaction,
conniption fit.
and the other one's like, go talk to the two guys about an assignment or something. I was like, that's not what you're talking about.
No.
Get out of
So-
here.
Because Ed is talking to the one guy about he wants a dangerous assignment
Yeah.
Yep.
because of Gladys.
Gladys.
And dude is so ungraceful.
He's
I
aloof.
swear
Oh yeah.
he slipped on something in the floor that you clearly can see. It's like,
Banana
dude,
peel.
watch
I heard
yourself.
this. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Yeah. But then the editor and the guy he's talking to are like, you're
Yes,
going.
perfect. Perfect.
Yeah, because at this
opportunity.
point, I don't think we mentioned it, but Challenger has already bodied like 6 people they've sent over. Like every
Yeah,
time
like-
they send
Yeah.
talk to him, like
And-
he's beating the shit
He's
out of him.
threatened
That's the thing though, is they talk about like he's done that. It's like, no, you find out this motherfucker was actually beating the shit
Yeah.
out of reporters.
Yeah.
Not yelling at them. He was
fucking-
physically assaulting.
He fucking
the
DDT's
reporters.
Ed later. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fucking from the
So
top
good.
rope, just whoa.
They didn't fuck around back in the 20s.
No,
No.
I said no reporters.
Yeah. So I had to write this down, but I don't remember what all it was about. But Challenger's, he has to go listen to Challenger's cock and bull story.
Yeah,
Well, that's just 'cause nobody
yes,
believes he
drop
saw
a cock
Dennis.
and
Can't
bull.
Yeah.
remember what
I
they
love that
said
that's in
before
Oh,
beforehand.
just that they're pit. So Challengers
Nobody believes him.
Challengers mad, yes, because they want. Essentially, the gist of it I get is the London Journal, what the fuck it's
Record
called,
Journal.
Record Journal. Essentially, I'm assuming ran a piece here that says Challenger's full of shit. Like they want him to believe a story, and he said thing that he just doesn't believe what he's saying, and he's like super
Poppycock.
pissed for it. Poppycock. It's poppycock. It's foo for raw. It's hargle fargle. It's whatever you want to call it.
Hullabaloo.
Yeah. and then he's like, just send his ass over.
But then you meet Roxton,
Roxton's such a
Roxton
he's
who
rocks.
is awesome. And
Roxton's
Yeah.
dope.
This dude is in the wrong movie. because he is not like the typical guy you would expect in this at this time. Like you're especially the way that this character like goes through it
Like
through the
progresses,
entire
yeah, I was
movie, and then
thinking
by the
that.
end you're just like, wow, that is really progressive for 1925. The way that he just acted this entire movie.
I just got who
And he kind of
reminded me
dresses
of.
like Revolver Ocelot in MGS5 when they get
Yeah,
to the
he's a-
island. It's
he-
badass.
He's a sophisticated gentleman. He is like
is.
top tier hunter. What
The one guy. Oh, from
show?
Jurassic
That's-
Park.
Oh, he's
Oh,
Timbo
Hammond?
or Muldoon?
Muldoon, but a good
Oh.
Muldoon.
Muldoon's good. I like Muldoon. Muldoon's not the shitty
Yeah,
guy.
Muldoon. Yeah,
Wasn't a villain.
But I think that
He's like a sophisticated
Roxton
Well, Roxton's
reminds
not a
me
villain.
of Muldoon, but a good version.
Well,
So
Muldoon
they
wasn't a villain though.
Muldoon wasn't a villain.
Muldoon was an asshole.
No, he wasn't.
He was still a
I think
dickhead.
Timbo
He was just a
also-
manly man. He was manly
yeah,
man.
but he had his moments where he talked shit.
The problem with
Understandable.
a lot of the employees of Jurassic Park knew the risks, and Hammond was the only one who didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
They're like, dude, we
Naive,
know what's
that
going on.
Hammond.
Hammond's like, nonsense. It's fine.
Nonsense,
Poppycock.
pants.
pants.
Yeah.
I spared no expense.
Yeah.
Same thing.
You did the thing.
We've known
Wavelength.
each other long enough.
Mhm.
We have said stuff today during this movie. I'm like, shit. We've known each other way too long.
True facts.
So there, Ed and Roxton are basically standing out in this crowd of people talking about Challenger this whole time, and how Ed thinks knows he's not going to be able to get in because he has a press pass. He doesn't want to get kicked out. So Roxton gets him in with his
Or I get you. I got a guy on the
pulled
inside.
this thing out of his pants. He's like, oh, just help
Oh
me get
yeah, I
in."
have this thing. I forgot it was there.
I'm assuming it's a pass to the event, but he is like, it's a pass plus one. So
Yeah.
he can like bring a guest with him.
Usually they bring ladies, but
Bros night out, dude.
Well, this is the best one though. You get to meet Professor Summerlee, who is a coleopterist,
With
Can you
my
tell me what a
monocle, I can
coleopterist
see
is?
everything.
and he
I
is
was an idiot for not
seriously
knowing what this is.
a man.
Angela, I was like, what the fuck does
I had
that
to look
mean?
it up.
She
I
did,
already
and
know.
I'm
I
an
just want you guys to
idiot.
confirm it. You know,
I'm an
that you know.
idiot for not knowing this. It was my fucking
Beetle.
major in college, and I want to beat my head against a wall for it.
He
Yeah.
likes the beat,
He's a specialist in beetles, so he's an entomologist.
Beatles.
he's-
not
Cool.
the band.
Yeah, he's an entomologist by trade, but he's specialized as a coleopterist. So he specializes in coleopterids, which is all beetles, all proper beetles, which I fucking love beetles. It's just like anybody that specializes in bees are hemipterous, bees, wasps, ants. If you specialize in honeybees, you're an apiculturist.
Huh.
So
Which you did the spoods.
I did spoods, so I was kind
Yeah,
of
spooding.
I was kind of like going down the path of arachnologist.
You
Um,
had a really cool thing though. You got to shave spider legs,
I did get a shaved spider legs.
and you wouldn't think
for
they'd have
science.
hair. But
Uh,
he showed me some under the microscope, and I was like, "What?"
Yeah,
the
males
fuck?
have very
They,
these specific group had some plumage. So
it's pretty
how
cool.
small were the razors on that? Did they have like little bits, little safety
we
razors?
actually we used syringes.
Oh, look at that!
So since syringes are just no,
Yeah.
if they're syringes are serrated, so you go
Ah.
or they're sharp to go through skin. So we had a micro. So what I did is we had Ziploc bags, little Ziploc bags, and I would tease it toward the front, to where its legs come out, because males have brushes on their front two legs. And
Right.
we go every single specimen. About half of them we shaved and half of them we didn't. But we had to duplicate the process on both of them. So we'd get some of them out. We'd pull them through. We knew which ones we were going to shave. We'd pull the legs through, and I'd very gently shave them so I didn't cut them, because they bleed like we
They
do.
do.
And then, but I'd have to do the same process on the ones I didn't cut. But I would do that, and I would we'd have the syringes, a dull syringe or the backside of the syringe. I would still do rubbing on their legs, but you'd never cut their hair, so they still experience the same sensation.
But they were probably really
It's-
self-conscious afterwards, seeing all the super smooth legs on the other spiders.
Well, what we're yes. So what we're trying to determine is if the size of plumage, would determine their success at mating. like the male success mate. If they had no plumage, if the women are like, fuck you, you ain't got no job, you know.
Your broke ass
It
out
was
of here, no
funny to
plumage.
watch him
bitch.
fight, though.
It was,
It
but
was.
but we also did another one. So those were, fuck.
The ladies had some moments.
Schizocosa, punctulata. I'm pretty sure it was that specific species. And we did another experiment, which was actually, I have a paper. I'm in that paper.
Yep.
You can
Neat.
dig it up. It's eavesdropping, sexual selection based on the presence of eavesdroppers and Rabidosa. No, these are Rabidosa punctulata. The other ones were Schizocosa. So Rabidosa punctulata, and there was another species of Rabidosa, which is bigger. It was Rabidosa rabidi, I believe. Rabidosa rabidi or something like that. I can't remember. So anyway, so what we do is we'd put two of the smaller species in a container, and then we'd put one of the larger species in there because they put silk around as like a scenting kind of thing. So we'd put the bigger one in there, and then we put a female and then another a male of the other species to see if they would change sexual selection tactics based on if they knew the presence of a
If
predator.
they knew somebody was watching.
Yeah. So
oh my
like,
God, you
but
made spider cuck chairs.
well, no, we did, but they would switch. We determined if they would do their mating behavior because their mating behavior involves body drumming, which
Yeah.
of course most spiders are blind, so that's seismic activity. They could, predators could hear that, and some of them would just switch to a rape tactic. So where they would literally just jump on the female, try to get on the female without courting, and just try to inseminate her. And we'd try to determine how often that happened based on the presence of a predator, simulated presence of a predator.
The longer I know Dan, the more I understand why he was mad about that one movie where the spiders were Buicks.
Yes. Yes, I was very
I
upset.
understand
Anyway,
now.
sorry
starting to
we
make
got all
sense.
this. We talked about it, but the paper's out there.
No.
It ruined my first Father's Day.
He had to work.
Had to work.
Understandable.
Which is fine. But the last grouping that I watched, the female killed the male, and I was like,
Hell
well,
yeah.
he probably deserved
Women
it.
win
Yeah.
again.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's right. I mean, they
I was
deserve
gonna
it,
say
little
isn't
bitches.
that most spiders work?
Not necessarily. It just depends. I mean,
Yeah.
most spiders are cannibalistic, so but it just depends.
Ladies don't like the males for the most part, other than
Just long
making
enough to-
babies.
yeah,
long enough to
Right.
make babies,
Makes
which
sense.
we've watched
babies get the fuck
tarantulas.
out.
One of them at was our house.
Yeah, we've done quite a few times.
And tarantulas.
Yeah, the ladies will kill the males. Like,
Badass.
yeah.
You heard the old coochie drum?
Ladies love it.
Yeah. Tired of not getting bitches. Try the coochie drum.
The coochie drum. That's
Does
why
it work?
bongos were so big.
Tarantulas do that. They tap a little bit. Then once they start rearing the female up, they drum on her underside.
It is a very unique mating system that goes on. It can get scary because sometimes the males will run off if they get away, and they don't stop.
Well, I mean,
They will run.
yeah, and they gotta like transfer their semen from their cum pouch to their dick arms, and that's
And they go.
The
it's
first
true.
person to sample the coochie drum of a
Okay,
tarantula is going to
alright.
go platinum.
Sorry,
Spy-
this is gonna be the best episode. What's
Spider facts with Dan.
And it's funny because like the one movie, there's not really any spiders in it.
Nope.
No,
The one time.
I'm surprised there's not the last movie that
You would
fucking
think.
spiders in it.
You would think.
Goofy ass
Yes.
ones.
Yep, go ahead, dear. I'm sorry.
You're good. I love remembering that, just because I love science.
Very interesting.
All parts of science.
Yes.
Anywho, we meet Challenger.
The
We
who
sure
is-
coolest
do.
motherfucker in the world.
Mm-hmm.
I was just waiting for him to start. some of this
He's got a
beard.
beard built for stroking.
Oh yeah, 100%.
It was not attached well enough for him to do that. He'd have pulled it off in the middle. I'm like, "Oh, no." But he is trying to get people to go with him on another challenge expedition because everybody thinks he is lying about seeing dinosaurs.
Yes.
Finishers.
Yes. So Summerlee is the first to accept his challenge, which I was
Yep.
like, that was definitely not who I thought was going to be in
Nope.
this.
He's like, I'm 60 years old, but I will still accept
Yeah.
this challenge.
Like, I will die, but I'm happy to do it for you,
Yeah.
Challenger.
Then you get Raxton that accepts it, which I figured he would because he has a lot
Look
to
at him.
prove. He
He's a
needs
big
to
game
hunt
hunter.
Something. Yeah,
Yeah.
he needs to hunt something.
Even though this should be just about science, not about killing the animals there. But
I mean, who are you
Tomato,
trying to kill over there
tomato.
now?
yeah.
Then Ed gets whiff of all of this, and he wants to accept it so he can get Gladys.
Mm-hmm. But then it
Then
all
he
goes to
screws
hell.
up.
It all goes
All
to hell.
goes
And
to
Charlie
hell.
goes, "What is your occupation?" He's like, "Well, I'm a reporter for the London, whatever the heck it was called."
The
And
what?
he's like, and
The
he
London
fucking
Record
chases this
Journal.
man.
Get him out of here.
Yes. So it's quite funny that Ed can get his hat on really fast
Oh God,
to
yeah.
get out of here. And I don't quite understand. Ed ends up at Challenger's house.
Yeah, and
He
breaks
really wants
in.
the job. He
And
wants
he
the job.
breaks in through the window.
And I love the cop that's just like, "Huh, what's that guy doing? Huh, I don't
That's
think he
how you're-
lives there." As he like sneaks in through the window.
That's how your boomer parents expect you to like ask for a job. Just go to his house,
Yeah.
break the window, get in there.
Get in there,
Breaking
Wrestle
and
him.
entering.
Man for a
You're
job.
good.
wrestle him for a little bit as the butler goes, "Oh no, what is
Oh.
happening here?"
What should I do? You want me to take your coat as he's tussling?
Yeah.
I don't want you to bleed on that.
Oh, Challenger's
So when-
face is so good every fucking
It's-
He
time.
looks like a
It's so
cartoon. I
good.
love him.
He's ready to
so
murder someone.
But then Ed tells Challenger about Gladys, and they fight, and they fall down the stairs like they are literally in a cartoon, and they take the cop out.
Yeah. If there was sound, there should be like a bowling sound when they hit the
They turn into like an Andy Cap like fight cloud, like with fists flying out of it and shit.
yeah.
But the cop gets up, and he's more worried about putting his hat back on, and it takes him a couple of times to get it back on. It's
Son
like,
of a
dude,
bitch,
just
you
What's all
must
this
have
then?
worrying about your hat.
Oi! What's all this fumble over here?
What's all this
Yeah.
in?
And then he like,
Jason Statham's granddad.
yes. People
Crank
show up.
zero.
Yeah. People
What you
show
doing?
up, and the cop's like, nah.
Do you want to press
just go.
charges?
No.
It's like,
Who
no,
am
I
I?
don't.
I'm the Bobby.
I'm the Bobby. we need a 1920s era
Oh my
Jason
God.
Statham movie called The Bobby.
Please.
And it's just him on the cover with the big hat on.
That's
Yes.
the kind of shit that I'm going to search Tubi later and find out it came out 10 years ago.
Damn it.
Please
Stole
find
my
that out.
idea.
If it does, I want to watch it.
Oh,
Just saying.
absolutely.
Yes.
So Ed tells Challenger that him and Roxton are friends, and that's how Challenger decides that he's gonna be like, okay, let's go inside.
My
This is the
friend
most
Roxton.
This most cartoon ass shit. Why did you say
It'll
that?
be that early.
Why did you
Yeah,
say so?
what the hell?
And, like,
What's
everybody's
wrong with
going,
you?
They're friends.
The funny thing
They've
is they've
met.
known each other for 2 minutes.
I mean,
Yeah.
literally, maybe 2 hours.
I do. The wife comes down before this,
I
though.
love the wife. She
and
was
she's just like,
adorable.
"What are you beating the shit out of people again?" And he's just like,
Yeah.
I tell you about beating the shit out of people.
fucking lifts her up, puts her on top of this like
Puts her on like the wife
banister.
isolation
Yeah,
shelf.
yeah. And she's just like, "Get me down from here." And he's just
the
like,
timeout.
Does he do
Timeout
that very
queen.
often?
It's like the timeout plinth. Just like
It really is.
So the
Well,
actress who played Mrs. Challenger is Margaret McWade. She was 12 years older than Wallace Berry, who played
Wow.
Professor Challenger.
wow. Okay.
and he
Yeah.
looked older than her.
Yeah.
They definitely made him out with that beard and that crazy hair and
Yeah.
that constant scowl. Yeah, definitely made him look older.
Looked like a fucking prospector or a pirate the whole time. He's always one on his clothes.
He played Long John Silver in Treasure Island, so
Yeah,
makes sense.
I'll catch your
Hey.
brontosaurus, but I'll skin it for free or whatever,
Something,
Quinn
something, Quinn.
says. Exactly.
Something Jaws reference for Parker to laugh at.
Exactly. Just trying. I'm trying.
But yeah, he sets her on top of what looks like a jewelry.
It's
Yeah,
I
like
Like a
love
big
that
like
bit.
coat cabinet or something like that. Just
Yeah, and she's just all like, okay.
she's
Like,
like, well,
does
this
this
isn't
happen
the
very
first
often?
time.
Yeah, I hope he never like forgets her up there, like go do errands or something.
Listen,
I'll be back.
100% he beats his wife. Not
Yes.
there's
See,
no
She
that's
doesn't
the
way.
look like
first
she'd be able to
thing.
fight back though.
I
The
mean,
first
she's probably
thing
been
she
married to him for a
says-
long time.
She's got the Perry timing down
Nope.
by now.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, because the first thing she says to Ed is, if he abuses you, let me
Tell me
know.
about
It's
it.
like,
I will beat his ass. And you're like,
I
what?
just
who
think
you
hell yeah.
talking to?
I can imagine him
yeah.
just taking swings at his wife. She's like a boxer. Just like,
Yeah, she's like, fuck you, you little bitch. She just
He's
uppercuts,
doing like
his
that
beard
spin
flies off.
dodge.
His
He hits him
scowl
like
goes
the-
away. He's like, you fixed me, babe.
She hits him with like the fucking RE4 suplex, like straight backwards.
Yes.
Hey, she's short enough. She could duck through his legs and like take him.
Oh, yeah.
flipping
God, if
somewhere.
only AI wasn't absolute garbage, I would 100% ask
I mean,
somebody to
really.
do that, but please don't do
Right.
that.
Please
AI
don't
Yeah,
do
I
that.
hate it.
Especially not on our behalf.
No.
Please,
No,
I hate
please.
it so much. So Roxton shows up and he's trying to give
He's trying to give the guy his coat.
he's trying to give the butler the coat and hat, but Challenger
It was a
calls
fight
him.
in progress.
Yeah, he's just like, oh, okay.
I can only do one thing. The master needs me. Where's
He
my
just
sock,
collapses.
master?
He just-
Oh crap! What was the butler's name? He shows up later. Austin.
Austin, yes, it
which
is
was a
Austin.
name.
butler
Which was
name.
a name when they called him Austin. I was like, what year is it? Like there were people named Austin back in
That's not a
1945
1920s name.
in
No.
England.
Yeah, especially that because you learn, not that you don't learn that they're from England, but I said to him earlier, I was like, how are they from England? Nobody speaks with an accent.
She literally said this to me.
I was like,
That's
Well, dear, it's
amazing.
probably because
Back
it's
when
the
you
South.
had to work to find out the nationality of an actor.
I was like, fuck that. Damn it.
Oh,
I'm over
Angela's
here
brain
writing.
Angela's
They
brain
write
just went,
the-
we'll be right back.
they write the cards in like a Cockney accent.
Dude,
I had
like
a hard reset at that moment.
it was reading it. Believe me, I was reading it
That's amazing.
with my accent in my
That
head.
is
That
No,
that
it
is
was
so
British.
fucking
That's
good.
what I
Oh my
said. I
God.
said, "Oh yeah, I'm the one that makes have the accent in my head."
I'm
Yeah.
doing that. Whoops.
Oh my God, it's
I
so
had a
good.
moment.
Oh,
Let me
my
recalibrate.
God. Woo.
That's
amazing.
an all-time bit.
That
That's
is amazing.
That's me. Oh my goodness. Now where am I? Oh shit. I've lost my.
What about Austin?
I went way back.
Oh, what's her name? Paula
Oh.
shows up.
Yeah, Paula shows up because we're trying to figure out who Miss White is. Because I'm like, okay, we've learned names,
Yeah, because they talk about a
but
book.
now we're learning. Yeah. So
They talk about a book from, what's his name? Maple White.
Maple, and
you
I'm
find
like,
out it's her father. Yeah.
Maple. I thought Maple was a lady just because
It was the mom and
Usually-
she was the explorer. That would have been cool.
that's what I thought.
Yeah, that would have been
Until-
But it had to be the dad.
Of course.
Yeah.
Gets lost because he's an idiot.
Until it says that Paula
I don't
was
need a map.
I don't need directions.
Paula
How
was
else
his
are they going to get
daughter.
around? The map? Traveling?
I mean, are we Dora the Explorer now? Any shit.
I was watching Simpsons the other time.
We've been watching Simpsons
No,
so much.
I'm
lately.
sorry. We're watching Simpsons, and it was the boy. It was the episode. I don't remember what the fucking main plot of the episode, but the B plot was the boy that cried wolf thing, and it's where Bart gets mauled by. He fakes being sick, and it actually gets attacked by a wolf, and nobody believes him. But before that, they bring that wolf in. There's a wolf on the Krusty the Clown show. They're like, hey, her name's such and such, but she doesn't like loud noises, so let's be careful. He's like, did you just say loud? That's today's word! And it's just like, the wolf just runs off and fucking mauls Bart. It's great. Sorry.
But yes, you learn that Paula was her dad's secretary
Yes.
and was on the expedition.
Yep.
And his daughter.
Well, oh yes, and
I
his
think
daughter,
we find that out
which
first.
yeah, you find that
Pulling double
you
duty.
find that out first.
Yep.
But she tells about the trip, their expedition, and how the dad gets
Disappeared.
left. He
Yep.
gets left because the people that were bears or whatever they're called took her with them, and he got left behind.
He
Guy
got
goes to the
stuck on
bathroom, comes
plateau.
back, everybody's gone.
It's like,
He got
the
stuck.
worst.
He got stuck on the plateau that you find out
Right.
about
Yeah.
later.
Yeah, we hear about that later.
A lot of action on that plateau.
Oh, hell
Yeah.
yeah, dude.
But you get to see some cool pictures that were drawn in the diary.
Yeah. That's cool.
Which is really cool.
I like them because they look like a cowboy's fighting the dinosaur, like the way they did a little hat on.
Yes.
I love when you first find out who the diary belongs to, and it's just a projection screen.
It's just like, boop.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Look at it.
And then
It's
you
like
see
when-
fingers holding the diary. It's like,
Yeah,
who's
There was an
those?
article when you first meet those two guys at the newspaper. They're reading an
Right.
article, and it sits up there for like 10 minutes. You're like, okay, I'm done. Can we
I'm
move on?
done
I'm
reading.
done reading
I
it.
read it. People read slower back then. It was
Yeah.
new.
Yeah,
new
I know.
tech.
I did say that, actually. I'm like, I'm glad they take their time a little bit because not all of us. Some of us need to
There
proofread
was-
our own
Yeah.
reading. So.
There was one
Right.
card that I didn't read fast enough, and it just went away. And I was like, well, I guess I don't know what happened with that one.
Same.
We'll come
We
back
had,
to that.
Things happen. I was like, I ain't got time to rewind.
Okay.
Yeah.
There is also one of those articles that has the word accept and it's spelled wrong.
Yes.
Oh,
And it's
interesting. I didn't
pointed
catch
out.
Yep.
I didn't catch it either, but it's like, there's a couple of things that I want to go back and watch to see if we can
that.
find.
If I could read, these title cards would be really confusing, huh?
But hang on, there's another one. Yeah, because it's later on when you, where did it go? Basically, there's a scene later on. I don't know. We haven't figured out where it is, but there's pliers in this shot,
Yes, and
and they take it out.
the
frame by
assistant
frame.
of Willis
mid-frame.
O'Brien, instead of taking it completely out of the shot, he just slowly moved
Slowly
it
moves it.
until it
Yeah.
disappeared.
I
I
didn't
wanna
catch
figure out-
that. I need to see
I didn't get to
that.
see it either. Yeah.
Figure out which one it is. Cause
I'll
I'm
be
like,
looking that up while we're
Mm.
talking. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, we got a Starbucks cup in a Game of Thrones episode. I don't, whatever.
I mean,
It happens.
I
The
have seen
more
some of
things
those.
change, the more they stay the same.
Oh, what
Yeah.
is it from Braveheart? You see cars in the background.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah,
Cars
there's,
in the
yeah, there's
background
one
of
shot.
Braveheart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Rocks.
I
Whoops.
love watching the bloopers from movies. Some of them are great. So Ed tries to tell Challenger that the paper might fund a rescue, and then Challenger's like, "No,
Fuck
no
them."
reporters." I was waiting for him to say "fuck reporters," but they can't do that.
He was thinking it, though.
Yeah,
But
you can
his-
tell by his face.
His wife makes him feel bad, and he finally accepts.
Yeah, pretty much.
She's pretty much like, "I know a guy who did this and this," and he's like, "Damn it, why are you calling me out on this?" And this is where you find or assume that Roxton likes Paula.
Oh,
'Cause
he 100% does. That's
He's basically like, "You know why I'm doing this," and he
Yeah.
kisses her on the hand and walks out.
but he's
It's
not
like-
weird about it. He kind of
But
subtly puts it out
he
there.
actually
He's a gentleman.
He's a very
Yes.
he's a gentleman about it.
Yeah.
So,
And big and large age gaps between people. It still happens today.
Yes.
It
And
happened
he-
back then.
he is versus how old
Yeah.
she is.
Well, it's fair. She's
So-
probably. I'm
She
assuming she's probably in her
was-
20s, early 20s.
She
maybe,
was
late teens.
27,
27,
and
So,
he
yeah.
was
Probably in his 40s.
50s,
21, 46.
46.
Ah.
Okay,
Which
about 20-year gap.
nowadays is
Crazy though, because he looked like
Age
he
is
was
just a
probably
number.
mid-50s, pushing.
Yeah.
60.
I know he was a
People
dapper
age
looking
different back
motherfucker, though,
then.
dude.
Yeah.
so we see the boat goes to South America.
It's fucking stellar. dude.
Travel
It's the
by
Indiana.
map.
It's this. This is
Travel
where
by
Indiana
map.
Jones got the inspiration for that. Just moving the little cut out of a boat. Just boot, doot, 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 doot.
Yeah, it's sick, dude. It's so
Do you
good.
think did Willis O'Brien animate the little boat too, or do they have another guy for that?
I hope so.
I don't know,
hope
Then
so.
probably.
magnet underneath it going.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Go.
This is where you find out. I don't know who they're staying with, but you find people.
Oh,
The Polynesian quote
The-
unquote
Yeah.
family.
the natives
yes.
that are from
The
there,
natives. Yeah.
and the naked baby.
The little naked baby just sitting in the middle of the room.
just shitting on the floor.
Bee.
As you do.
Listen, it's hardwood. You just take a bucket of water. You just kind of
Yeah, mops up
push
easy.
it back into the river. That's fine.
Ooh.
Listen, the
The
reason
water
the baby's
supply.
the reason the baby's crying is because dipshit dropped his pencil and the alligator's choking on it because the alligator tried to get it, like save the alligator.
The bird. What bird?
Oh, that bird is
Oh, the
fucking
bird.
sick, dude.
I love the bird. He's
Both
awesome.
birds.
So the first bird, it's like eating Ed's paper as he's like typing to Miss Horrington, and he's just like I just thought it'd be funny if he's like always thinking of you, takes off the paper, grabs the bird, rolls it in the paper, stuffs it in an envelope, smells it. I was like, what are you doing? This bird's done nothing.
You get a pet.
Except be awesome. This bird is pretty
Yeah.
dope.
Pretty sick.
But you would assume that he was going to be mean to the bird, but
the
the bird
bird's
takes
awesome.
I know all the animals that they've had so far.
They're all
I
pretty
like the
sweet.
beetle bird. He's
Yeah.
awesome.
He's
Snatches the
beetle.
beetle out from under the professor.
Yes, Summerlee's trying to look at it, and he takes his
He's like,
magnifying
"God damn
glass.
it."
Oh, it was good.
Just trying to do some research here.
He's like, I'm trying to do. He's like, lay off me. I'm starving.
There's too many beetles that
Bird.
he finds. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
he'll be okay.
Dude, Summerlee, I channel that man from time to time. Like
Man
if I see
after
like a
Dan's
critter,
own
like an
heart.
insect or a spider, I'm like, I'm on it. Like I will stop doing
He's-
everything I'm doing.
He's
to,
not
like,
lying.
it's true facts. Like, what is that?
I'm
I was
like
at
that with
work the other
snakes.
day and I was walking by and I was like, it was like a little rail. And there's like this post and I just look over. I was like, what the fuck is that? I just set all my shit down for work and I'm like, what is that? And I take a few minutes to admire it and then back to work.
That's why I take pictures of all the insects and stuff I find and send them to you and be like, "What's this?"
I rescued a bumblebee or an actual bumblebee, not
You
the fucking
did.
carpenter bees, fucking construction terrorists.
But that
But anyway,
bumblebee was
I took-
needing help.
This little bumblebee, and I was like, "Go outside, bumblebee," and I was like, "Got you on the paper," and I put it by some water, like some flowers, and it was put its proboscis out to eat, and I was like, "Yeah."
But you got it
Success.
with just your finger, like it was attaching.
Oh yeah, it was like, "I'm not letting go. Just get me out of here."
Get me out of
Get
here.
outta here.
I have
Too
saved
hot.
plenty of I've saved plenty of bees from like my in-laws pool or something like that.
Yeah.
Just kind of like
Oh,
scooping
yeah.
them out. and
Yeah.
getting them out.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm
Stuff
like
like
that
that.
with snakes, where
Yep.
I was literally in the middle of golfing and we're on a hole and I just see this. I see something moving in the grass. I'm like, I literally dropped. I fucking felt like Steve Irwin. I just like dove on the ground. I was like, "What are you? You're not rattling, so you're not. I shouldn't be doing.
You're a friend.
No, it was a little baby garter snake. It was
Aw.
it was orange. It was
Ooh.
a little adorable thing. I was just like, "Look at guys, look what I got." And they're like, "Can we continue?" Like, okay,
No!
I'll put it in the woods.
Stop and admire
have
this
to-
beautiful work of nature.
I got
I have to save the spiders from work.
I do too. I'm a spider saver.
I got a call from my sister-in-law the other day.
Oh my god.
She's like, I'm
She's freaking out.
from where Parker knows. My hometown is like 25 miles. I'm in fucking Pigeon Forge at the video game store. Dan, where are you at? I'm like, I'm working. What's up? There's a huge snake in my closet. I was like, whoa, that's pretty
There's a snake
sweet.
in my boot.
What color is it? She's like, it's all black. I was like, it's probably just a black rat snake. She's like, but it's in my closet. I was like, I can send Victor to come help or somebody else, but
Yeah,
know, and then-
too.
I was like, she's like, well, my son will be home and his friend can go. I was like, well, good. I was like, just let me know. And then apparently they got it out. And she's like, the snake, there's another one in the house. I was like, well, what'd you do with the other one? We took it outside. I was like, well, I think it got back in the house.
That's
I
not
was like, do you have any
the first time that one's
Yeah.
gotten in.
I was like, do you have any mice or anything like that? I was like, we got a cat, but I hadn't seen any in a long time. I was like, it's probably because the fucking snake's eating well. It's come back in the house. It's the same damn snake because it's got nowhere to go. It's got a good food. It's like, think of it this way. It's going to get rid of all the nasty shit that's going to give you diseases.
Yep.
Secondly, she's like, but it's in my ceiling in the fucking blown in insulation. I was like, I'm not going to get it.
That's it.
I fucking know this one got in the ceiling. I was like, I'm not getting an insulation. That shit sucks to
It-
deal with.
it-
Poor
Stairs.
fiberglass snake.
I was like, well, the snake should be fine.
Yeah,
Because
he'll
the
make it.
fiberglass shards shouldn't be able to embed into its skin. So like that snake's just like, I'm content as fuck here. I got food. I got a warm/cool
Warm.
place to
This
stay.
closet is right beside their little garage area.
Yeah, well, this
It-
one, this had got upstairs above their kitchen. 'Cause she's
Oh.
like, I could hear it moving around. I was like, it's just hanging out. Throw it a burger.
Scares.
It's in the
Yeah, just kidding.
walls.
The
If
first
it's
picture was
a
in their
non-venomous
closet.
snake,
Yeah, it is.
I'd be pretty. If
They're
I heard it
cute.
up in
They're
my
just
attic,
like long
whatever.
lizards.
Yeah,
Who
it's just
cares?
I know people are different. I was like, you can get. I was like, the only thing you can do if you don't climb up there is you have to wait for it to come back down.
Yeah.
I was like, for the time being, it's not going to do anything to you. It's not going to hurt any of your animals. It's not going to hurt you. Just leave it the fuck alone.
That's just their third instance with that. I'm pretty sure it's the
Oh, I know. I've been down there
He's
before.
a
We've gotten
recurring
snakes.
character in their
They've
home.
called me before about snakes. This is yeah. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah,
Sorry.
This it knows where to go. Anywho, challenge. Wow, challenger. What did I write?
10 minutes to their leave.
Gives them 10 minutes until they are supposed to leave. I don't know what.
We're leaving for
Yeah.
10 minutes. Anybody who's not ready stays the fuck behind.
But Summerlee says if Jocko goes, he's staying
He's not.
behind.
Oh,
well,
he's such a
Jocko-
Jocko hater.
Jocko's going to be
Jocko's
more of a help than you.
awesome.
That's what he says to him. And I was
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck
Jocko's a
you,
good
Jocko's
monkey. I
silly.
trust Jocko with my life.
Well, he does make a good point. He's like, Jocko knows what's fruits and berries to eat, and that's why it's
Yup.
another reason we're keeping him around.
Yep.
So.
Yep. So here's the long boat travel into the jungle, and then you see the snakes and the what was it?
It was a jaguar.
Jaguar.
Oh, yeah. The Jaguar, they got really pissed off at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
The first time you could tell it was very, very hot.
Yeah, it was like breathing heavy. I was like, "You good, dude?"
Get some water.
Poor Jaguar.
Mm-hmm.
But then they pull up and you see a plateau, a beach, and a bunch of trees.
I like the plateau shot.
That
Yeah,
is,
yeah.
The zoom out
Such a
of the
great
plateau
shot.
It is really
Yeah.
good.
that is cool. It definitely looked like a painting, but it was.
Oh, yeah.
Like a
was
map painting,
Definitely
maybe.
was, yeah.
I would put it up on my wall. Just saying. Then you get Ed's update again, saying what's going on.
This whole Ed thing, like, Ed is such a pointless character.
He's kind of
He
incidental,
sucks.
isn't he?
Yeah, it's just like, I don't care what's going on with this
He's
idiot.
got to send the updates.
It's all for the poon.
Yeah.
I mean, really, and
Give it all for
we'll
the
discuss
nookie.
that.
The nookie.
Wait, we made a reference.
Oh my!
Oh my God, we made a Limp Biscuit reference. We'll talk about it later.
Wait.
Thank you.
Yes.
We'll forget. Don't worry, we'll forget. Somebody's like, "What about the Limp Biscuit?" Like, I don't know.
Yes.
They blue balled me on the Limp Biscuit.
Yeah. Fred Durst.
You'll know what we're talking about.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome to the plateau.
Oh shit.
Dude, we need to get Fred Durst to introduce the Monster Zone in that voice.
Yes.
Dude,
Do it,
you
Fred.
think
I bet
lately-
Mickey can do a Fred Durst. Mickey seems like he could do a Fred Durst.
Dude, Fred Durst looks
Santa Claus?
old. He is
He looks
got
like Santa Claus.
white mustache,
But he
and
still
beard going
sounds
on, and I'm like,
exactly the same
same.
when he sings.
I bet.
It's
Uh,
crazy.
Motherfucker. Like, oh, Santa's here.
Oh, jeez.
I
It's
can't wait.
no.
Stop. Please go, please.
This is where you see
Let
Eight
this
Man for
biscuit
the
firm
first
up,
time.
man.
Yes, we do see 8-Man.
This made me think of the last movie we covered.
Oh, yeah. This one looked better, though, which was...
Oh, it looks really
Crazy.
I like
good.
the 8-Man. I like
yeah.
the 8-Man quite a bit.
It's when he turns around and you see his
It's like
butt crack.
35 years later, and it's like, wow, Lost World did a way better job at making an 8-Man than a 1961 movie with a bunch
That's
of
what I-
8-Men.
That's what Ange and I were talking about. I was like, wow, that even the suit. I mean, it just looks like hair, but it looks convincing, and the facial
Yeah.
makeup looks
The
good. I was
fangs,
like, all right.
he was
And his
drooling. Yeah,
Yeah, I
the
was
teeth,
like,
yeah.
There
The
was a couple of
chimpanzee
times I
was
like,
convinced. She was
sure.
working with him pretty well.
That chimpanzee
wow.
almost looked real.
I love, though, the pan between both of them where it was like the 8-Man, he's just like... And then the chimp's just
chillest
like,
chimp you've ever seen in
up?"
your life.
hey, what's up? I'm just Chimpy
Welcome
here.
to the Lost
My
World.
name's
How you doing?
Mary. Nice to meet you.
There's no way Mary isn't smoking between takes. Like, I'm just like, yeah. Just-
100%.
She's one of those chimps, huh?
Hey, there was a couple people
No.
I thought were smoking.
She
Listen,
smokes
got
100
everyone
no
on this set
filters.
was probably smoking. Everybody.
It was
Every
pointless.
single person, including the chimp. Okay?
Yep.
Especially
This
the guy
man
that
was probably
getting
smoking.
the
The man was
medicine
probably
out.
oh, yeah.
You could see smoke coming. I was like, wait, is someone on fire? Is he smoking?
Yeah. No, even the 8-Man's smoking and he's wearing a freaking suit that probably would go up in flames if anything got on it.
It was probably made of asbestos. It's fine.
Yeah. It's all right.
Yeah.
Damn it. Keep going. Before I reference something else, keep going.
Before this episode's 4 hours
Oh my
long.
gosh.
Yep.
Well, I don't have much left. So they start
There's a
discussing
long
everything.
stretch where things just kind of happen there, huh?
There was a couple of times I was like, should I write this down?
Yeah, I get that.
Oh,
I was
I
thinking
know.
the same
I'm just
thing.
like-
Gap.
When I take notes on movies and they have fight scenes, I don't take notes on the fight scenes. I
Fight
just
scene.
have
No.
a fight scene.
No,
Because
Yeah,
I
it's
can
like a fight's
remember the
happening.
fight scene. Yeah, a fight's happening.
because I told Dan, I was like, I'm going to forget a bunch of this if I don't write it down. He's like, Dan,
There's also
I
just
had
a lot of
2.5
dialogue. That,
pages.
who gives a shit? Like I said, Ed
True.
sucks. Like he's just
True.
not a good character, and I don't.
What if we
care
find
how
out the
anything
hour
happens.
and 9-minute version just completely excised Ed?
I'm gonna watch that version.
I'd be
I'm
fine
watching
with
that
it.
version. I want to
Report
see
back.
what I
Report
want to
back.
see. What maybe I'm gonna watch that tomorrow. I'm just gonna
Couldn't
check it
hurt.
out. It's only an hour and 8 minutes. Like what's it?
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
doesn't take much time out of my day.
Yeah. I don't remember what they discussed that he did on his expedition, other than he felled a tree over the gap of
Yes.
the
Of the
plateau.
plateau.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's why there's another tree up there. They're going to
Yeah.
fell that one too.
Yes.
Or what? Well, they fell one, but then they could fell
Hey,
and
how-
drop the other.
Yes, because that comes.
How did they get up there again?
They
I don't
climbed.
remember.
I
They
guess they
don't
could- yeah.
show them get
They
up
took
there. They're
steps.
just up. They're just up
Yeah,
there.
boop, they climbed the
Did they,
They
stairs.
were
or did
edited up
climb?
there.
Yeah, they were edited up there. I just
don't
love
know.
that there's the two guys at camp. One of them being Blackface Man, and then the other
Yeah.
guy who
The
are
butler.
just there to be there.
Yeah.
Like they don't do anything.
No,
Other
they're
than
just the ground crew.
they're like, oh shit, we got to do the rope ladder at some point in this movie.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yep.
One of them has a
Yeah.
sling. Blackface guy's got a sling.
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah.
What happened to you?
I don't know.
We
don't
didn't see
I don't
anything.
even know where he came from in the first
Yeah.
place.
I kind of forgot he was in the movie. When you guys were talking about blackface, I thought I missed something, but turns out it was like a prominent character, I guess.
The only reason I knew about it is because I was listening to another monster podcast who had covered this movie, and they did a section on that character and,
controversies. I'd
so
imagine.
so it was like already in my head, like, oh, when does he show up? And then when he shows up, I was like, oh,
Oh, that
there
guy.
he is. There he is.
I was trying to have some faith in it, saying, "Oh, he's just tan."
Tan.
No, he ain't. that tan ain't natural.
Not yeah.
I tried.
Yeah.
I tried. So the 8-man pushes rock down on the group, which was very accurate. They had a target on them. I
That 8-man's a
know.
fucking hater, dude.
This is
Like, he
Paula's-
hates these
This
guys.
is Paula's reaction to everything. Oh.
Why are you
Oh.
here?
Oh, she's not in the book, by the way. She.
Oh, really?
The
Oh.
only reason that she's put in the movie
Yes.
is for the love interest part of it
Yep.
all.
Huh.
They're
Yeah,
one of
gotta
the
do that
original
too.
That's kind of
ladies
an
in the
interesting
book.
wrinkle, though. Like, that's the only real depth to Ed's character is like the
Yeah,
conflict with that.
the ending is different too, but I'll wait until we get to
Yeah, well,
it.
so
Oh,
I'm
okay.
interested in hearing that.
I could see that with her not being.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Also,
He
It's
just
important to
falls in
that
love
part.
with some native man.
Or Raxton.
Good.
Roxton? What was his name?
I think it's
Roxton.
Roxton.
Roxton. He falls in love with Roxton.
He has
Romance.
multiple
He
Hey.
has so many
Jungle.
names from us. But then a pterodactyl shows up
Hello.
He sure does.
and
Looks
eats
awesome.
something.
A pig.
We're assuming it's a warthog.
You could be a big pig too.
The gore in
boar.
this is fucking
Yeah.
awesome.
It is.
I was
It
not
is.
expecting
Oh, yeah,
it at
no.
all.
Yeah.
They do
But
not
man-
cut back.
You have this is the start of it, which is like very little, but there, like the fact that 1925 Willis O'Brien is making these clay figures and making them move, which is already impressive. And then he's making these little motions where it's literally the pterodactyl ripping out meat from the pig, and you can actually see the bloody meat in the beak.
Yep.
And it swallow it, and you're like, what the fuck did I just see?
I didn't think
Yep.
I didn't think to look it up until just now, but this was pre-Hays Code, so maybe you were allowed to have gore and stuff before that. I never really thought
So
about it.
good. It was so good. There's other parts that were even crazier where I was just like,
Yeah.
what?
Oh yeah. But yeah, it loses its meal.
Yeah, and it was so wasteful. Like eats a like
Eats
just,
a-
a
eats
lot
beef
of
and then they-
creatures lose their meals in this movie.
Yeah.
You have
Nobody's
to
eating.
understand. It's eaten on the very narrow end of that plateau.
I know. It's like a pig. It's
Also-
like, bye.
Also, no one seemed surprised about the pterodactyl. No one was like, oh shit.
Yeah,
They were like,
Summerlee points it out, and it's like,
cool.
pterodactyl.
That's a pterodactyl.
Look at that.
Everybody's
How do you know
like,
what that
oh,
is?
that's normal. Like,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
it's not.
We see it every day. The next day, they make it to the plateau because they climb the steps of somewhere. I
Yeah,
don't
they
know how.
climbed the steps. They were spiraling staircase that was
I wish-
around this plateau.
I wish it
No
was just a
guardrails
scene.
though.
Yeah, I wish it was just a scene of it, like the plateau, like on the map, and it was just like their characters as like a diagram, and just
Yep.
up to the top like the boat.
Check the elevator.
They just
Take the elevator.
jump
Yeah.
the elevator, baby.
And we see more dinosaurs.
We sure do.
And this is where they fell the tree to get over the gap.
Yes,
We see the
particularly
we see the Brontosaurus.
Yes.
Or the
That part
edge
reminded me a lot of
now.
Kong, the way they like knocked a tree down across. I feel like that's
Yeah.
a very Kongular
Yep.
set piece.
Right,
yeah,
Dan?
we have
Isn't the-
discussed. Go ahead.
Isn't the Brontosaurus now considered the Apatosaurus or the Apatosaurus?
At the time, it was technically an apatosaur.
Yeah.
But people kept
Yeah.
calling it Brontosaurus because there was the mix up with the skulls. It's been the apatosaurus
Oh.
forever. It was just one of those things we ran forever, just calling it Brontosaurus because that's just what
Oh.
the the general public
It sounds
latched
cooler.
onto. But a brontosaurus is now a genus, or it has been for like the
Okay.
last 10, 15
Alright.
years. But at the time, no. It was like 100 years of it being
Well, this
perceived wrong or some shit.
this
like
one is going to be a brontosaurus because that is what they call it in the movie.
Yes.
So
That
we're
is
just
what
going
they
to
call it.
consider
That's what they call
brontosaurus.
it.
Yep.
And you learn that there's 2 other dinosaurs that look the same but are different.
Yeah, my son was my 4-year-old watched this entire movie with me. By the way, he
for him.
Nice.
he enjoyed because I told him it had dinosaurs in it, and
Yeah.
that excites him.
That's how you hook them.
And I literally watched it in 2 days because I watched the first like 45 minutes, and then he had to go to bed, and he told me, he's like, "Can you pause it so we can watch it tomorrow?" And I was like,
Aww.
"Sure,
That's
buddy."
adorable.
So we watched it this morning, the rest of it this morning, and yeah, he was after the movie was done, he was like, "I liked that movie," and I was like, "Wow."
Good.
My son
He's
watched
probably
a
the only kid in
100-year-old
his
movie
grade
at 4
to have seen a movie that old.
Right?
Good for him.
Probably the only 4-year-old who will ever watch a movie that old.
He's
Probably.
so cute though. Gosh. If you'd have watched it without him, I would have been mad.
Oh no, it was.
All right, so somebody boot Parker from the call if you kicked him out,
Yeah.
if you watched it without him.
So then this brontosaurus walks over, knocks the tree over because it's hungry.
It's
hungry.
it's
He's just trying to
little
eat.
animal.
No, I was being a dick, 100%. He was like, "Fuck these
Oh.
people." He was the reason the other guy got lost because it was the same
Probably.
brontosaurus. It was just like, "Fuck your tree, stop it."
This is the
And then-
second one.
And
Well,
they
it
even
uproots
intro
the
him
first
too.
tree.
They intro him like, "Oh, he's a herbivore. He's harmless unless he like steps on us or
Yeah.
whatever." And he
Yeah.
just starts fucking around with them for the entire movie.
What about if he
Takes the
picks apart
tree.
tree bridge and just tosses it down the cliff?
Yeah.
What
Oh,
are
I
the
didn't
odds of
think
that,
of that
happening?
one. Yeah.
Don't give him any ideas.
It's like,
So now they're stuck.
Yep.
Like white. So Paula decides to light a fire because she wants to see if her dad could see it,
Come on,
Bart.
baby, light my fire.
which is a good idea.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Fire!
Smoke on the plateau. Da-da-da.
Fire in the sky.
Bo, 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 bo. Yes.
This is the first movie we've watched that's old enough to have existed before fire. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now
That
he
is
didn't come
wild.
along and get a fire yet.
Oh my gosh. My daughter came in at some point like, what terrible CG. I was like, get the fuck.
It's like,
So
damn.
cute.
You just
Before
start malfunctioning like can't compute.
They
No,
start like
she's
graying in real time.
yeah, no, she's just like, no, I'm just joking. I was like, yeah, it's old stop motion. She's like, how do they do it? And I had to explain to her like briefly how stop motion works. She's like,
And
"That's
that
pretty
moment
neat."
where you
My-
learn
yeah.
stop motion exists is magical for every kid.
It's so fucking
But I had to explain it to her. I was like, this is stop motion like they use in Nightmare Before Christmas.
That's how I
Yeah.
explained
Oh,
it to my
there you go.
4-year-old,
That's a
and I
good
think that's
way.
why he
Gets it.
wasn't.
Yeah.
That's why he didn't like ask a lot of questions about like the actual why they moved like that. I was like,
Yeah.
'cause he watched his
Yeah, that's a
Nightmare
good-
Before
that's a good
Christmas
starting point.
100,000
Right.
times. He knows.
Yep. Yep.
He's seen
A
Frankenweenie
classic.
and Corpse Bride
Yeah.
and all those movies.
I knew she would understand from that
Yeah.
movie because we've watched it.
And of
So-
course, as we know, all elementary school kids are big fans of Mad God, the Phil Tippett classic. You know.
I still haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you have to.
I know. I will. I will.
Amazing.
It's on my list.
Now we find more dinosaurs and they fight.
Yes.
This is where I said they needed sound effects.
Oh, I was gonna mention.
No.
So-
They need
Oh, go ahead.
ma.
Is that like what fucking sheep?
There's the
fuck is
limp
happening?
roar.
The
At least they don't have
goats
forked
scream.
tongues.
Yeah, that's true.
Because there were some dinosaur movies that came out after this where dinosaurs had
Like
forked
snake
tongues.
tongues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Why?
Parker mentioned he watched it with the original score, and I assume that's what's on the Blu-ray as well.
Yes,
I did watch
yes.
the Tubi has one with a score from Cinetron or somebody like that. I'd have to look at the name,
I
but
saw that.
I love the music, but they did add sound effects for that fight. Like they had
Oh,
little
really?
waves. Yeah, they did.
I'm gonna
Oh,
have to pull
sweet.
I
that
thought it was
up.
just part of the soundtrack.
Well, I
and
guess
they
I'm
actually sync it up when
watching
they were
every
fighting.
version of this movie. I'm
I
gonna
mean,
rewatch
really.
the hour-long one, and then I gotta rewatch the other version with the different score because
I just
I need sound effects.
I just want this with like Street Fighter punching. Like
Yes, that would be perfect.
Huh?
What?
I think I lost audio.
Oh no, you're good. I
Lost?
probably just overloaded the mic.
Oh, internet connection's unstable. There it is. It took
Uh,
a second.
I said I just need Street Fighter punching sounds.
I thought you guys were. I thought you were doing a silent movie bit, and I thought I was just excluded.
No, don't let it be
No.
part of this.
No.
We're gonna stop talking and not tell
it's-
Mike. It'll be really funny.
So Wikipedia states that this was a T-Rex, and the movie tells us it's an Allosaurus. So it's like, what are you talking about?
This
Grain of
is
salt.
That's
so. This mold is different. This one, what I look, this is supposed to be an Allosaurus and an Edmontosaurus, or some sort of
Yes. Yeah.
ornithopod.
Because one of them had like a more like
iguanodon.
longer snout to it. Yeah.
Yeah, like it seemed like the Allosaurus was like
Just too skinny.
stubbier and just like less detailed compared to the Tyrannosaurus
Had
you
a
see later.
tiny
You know, the
leg.
Tyrannosaurus in this movie have 3 fingers.
Wait. There was a T-Rex in this.
Yes.
Was that the one that
Yes.
fucks with the group later, and then runs off and fights the Triceratops?
Yes, it's the
Yes.
one because the
Oh,
Triceratops kills
okay.
the
Kills the
Allosaurus from the
Allosaurus.
beginning, and then
Yeah.
like the fucking the T-Rex just rolls up. It's like, this is my
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
house.
I will gut you like a fish.
Yes.
so now. Do I have it wrong? Did the Allosaurus show up at the camp, or was it the T-Rex?
I don't know. It
I
looked
think
like
it was
T-Rex
so.
mold.
I think no,
I'm so
because
confused.
the Allosaurus fights the Edmontosaurus,
Mhm.
Right.
and he throws the Edmontosaurus into like the mud pit. He's dead.
Yep.
Which
Yep.
you get some cool
Sweet.
lore there. But
Yeah.
there's but the T-Rex shows up a little later, and he looks different, and he's the
Yep.
one who
Yeah.
fucks with the camp, and then then they run away. He runs away because of fire.
Well, plus the you can tell
they
because the
start
T-Rex isn't wounded because the Allosaurus gets wounded by the first Triceratops and then fucks off and then fights that other.
Didn't the T-Rex though get
Triceratops
shot?
later? Yeah, I guess that's right. He gets shot in the nose.
Yeah. But
I'm just wondering who's smoking in the camp.
dude,
Somebody.
that Triceratops though fucking guts that Allosaurus.
Yeah, it gets
guts
him.
him.
The big one later, because
Dude,
there's 2
when he-
Triceratops. It's the one where the baby hides. There's that
Yeah, well,
first
yeah.
one.
So
Yeah, with the
those
baby.
Triceratops are fine. The baby like was hiding, and then it comes out and they run away. But then you have the big fucking Triceratops, the one who's like plated, and
Yeah,
he
That one's
he
awesome.
guts that Allosaurus. But then the
Yes.
T-Rex rolls up and he's like, "What you just do, bitch?" and just fucking slaps the shit out of him.
Saw what you did.
yeah,
yeah.
I'll show you.
And just stands on top of it, like, hey.
Just
We're
mounts
watching
him.
this. Like it's me, my 4-year-old. My wife's kind of she's casually watching it, but she looks up at the scene. She goes, "Oh my god!" It's like the Triceratops is just getting gnawed on, guts falling out of it. Like
The
she saw the scene where the
prehistoric snuff
Triceratops gutted the Allosaurus, and she's like, "What the fuck?" Like,
Yeah, it's like, oh my god, he's got a family.
The miracle one of them didn't jump in with a steel chair and take a Triceratops out.
So during this fight, the T-Rex kills pterodactyl.
Rest
Yeah.
in
Oh
peace.
yeah, this was after the Triceratops. He just
Rest in
jumps this pterodactyl.
Knock
like,
that shit out of the
"I'm
air.
just- I'm just gliding around.
Damn.
You're like, oh my god!
Done.
He's just going out for a Sunday stroll. Shit.
Poor thing.
He flew too low.
Yep. Too close.
Dude, I'm
to the
always
sun.
I'm always yelling at birds that do that shit when we're driving. They'll be like flying car level, and it's like, pull up, brother. You're gonna get splattered.
I have one at work that I don't know what kind of bird this is. If anybody can tell me what it is, please and thank you. It just runs across the road. Has really long
Yeah,
legs.
I
It
saw a
just runs
crow
across
do
the road.
that yesterday.
I'm like, dude, you might be fast, but I could run you over really easily.
They live dangerously.
Yes.
Are they white?
They are white and gray. But
Hmm.
their tails,
Oh,
Do
like
like
they kind
a-
of fan out.
yeah.
We've got some of those right here. I don't know
Oh,
what
But
they
they're
are.
dead.
I think I know what you're
Their
talking
legs
about. I
are
can't
Yeah,
think of the
they
name.
do
so
run a
long.
lot. I gotta look
Yeah.
into this.
I was like, can you
Bird
not fly?
research.
Tiny ass body birds with long legs.
And then I
Dan,
laugh.
go back in
laugh
time and
at
become an
'em.
ornitologist instead of a bug doctor or whatever.
No, fuck birds.
Yes.
I love birds and fuck birds.
This one's funny because it's
They're
every
always
day I leave work. So the 8-man's in the tree with Ed. Ed
Yes.
climbs up the tree. So then 8-man's like, "What you doing? What you doing up here?"
Douche.
Oh
But
yeah,
then
they get him right in the arm.
My
he gets
shoulder.
shot. And then he frog jumps over the long grass.
He sure
I'm like,
does.
where are you
He likes it in the long grass.
going? He knows what's out there. He's fine.
Yeah, he's friends with the Raptors.
Yes, he is. Yep.
Yeah.
God, if this movie was made today, that would just be filled with raptors. Like, come the fuck on.
Always
guys.
raptors.
So
Always
according
is.
to Wikipedia, like I said, take it with a grain of salt. The big plated like Triceratops is not a Triceratops. It's an Agathymus.
Yes, it was. It's a misnomer. It's a dubious name. It's It
It's
uses parts and
this picture that
Yeah,
they had done.
it uses
Yeah.
parts of other ones. It's believed to be just a large, was it Torvosaurus?
Misidentified.
Sorry,
This
no,
is the
it's
most educational
Triceratops or the
episode
other
of the
one?
Monster Zone.
It's
Yeah.
it's a triceratops. Okay, it
It's
has the 3
related-
horns.
To a Styracosaurus.
Based on the skull of a
It's based on
Styracosaurus,
it.
but they gave it the horns of a
Yeah.
Triceratops. It's just it's a chimera. It's just an amalgam of different things.
Which
Not
is
50.
cool though.
Oh no, it looked really cool.
Yeah, it looked
but I'm gonna call
badass.
it, but it's gonna be a
Triceratops
triceratops
Saurus.
in this episode. It's gonna
Yeah.
be it's gonna be big beast triceratops.
Yep.
The other.
The
Daddy
Lux
Triceratops.
class Triceratops.
Daddy try. Daddy try.
I
Yeah,
thought
Big Daddy try.
that we had 2 Allosauruses, so I was like, Allosaurus
Yeah,
one.
I didn't
other
realize one was a
Allosaurus.
T-Rex.
But then, yeah, he's like,
I
it's a
didn't either.
T-Rex, and I'm like, oh.
Because they look.
I
very
looked it up.
similar.
I was like, okay.
But we get more dinosaurs because
Every-
there's a lot of dinosaurs.
There's a lot of fucking dinosaurs.
Yeah, there are.
So Challenger is telling. Oh, what's his face? What's his name? Summerlee. That he's inventing a weapon
I
To,
love this.
This is
to
so
help with the
good.
dinosaurs.
I haven't joked about this. Like, there's no way this is gonna happen, but this is what I think is gonna
He's
happen.
building something, and I'm like, oh, he says he's building a
Catapult.
weapon. It's a
Yeah.
catapult.
Yeah, it's a
I'm like,
catapult.
you didn't invent that.
The
Hey,
tree
just
with a
fucking
rope.
send Summerlee fucking through the air.
It was good. I
Hi.
was like, what if you just sent him rocketing, and then like that's literally what happens. I was like,
They are fighting the
The end of
turn for
Summerlee.
this. He's like, it's a curve, and he's like, no, it's
a
something else.
parabellum.
Yeah,
Oh,
parabellum.
no, not
Parabola.
parabola. Parabola. Yeah.
And he's like,
Tool.
oh, what did it do? It was a curve.
That's an awesome song by Tool, by the way.
Parabola.
Yeah, it's a fucking sweet ass song.
Raxton's walking around, or Roxton, sorry, excuse me. He
My
ends
bad.
up
I caused
finding
that.
a skeleton, and it ends up being Mabel White's skeleton. And he knows this
R.I.P..
because, yeah, he finds the locket with Paula's picture in it.
Yeah.
And it has his initials on it.
Yep.
And I said, oh, is he not going to tell Paula? He's just going to keep it to himself.
Nah,
He's just going to put it in his pocket.
He's too much of
So,
a gentleman.
He
dude.
was gonna keep it to himself, I think, to a point, and then when he found out that she was gonna marry Ed. Because they think they're gonna be stuck on this place forever,
Yeah.
he kind of was like, well, I guess I can't tell her how much I love her, so I'll just tell her that her dad's dead.
Yeah,
I
because you get
love
some
Ed's
indications of
dialogue
this.
there.
You get some indication of this earlier that there's something going on between Ed and Paula. That they
Mhm.
really kind of like
Yeah.
shoved to the forefront here.
He straight up says what happens in the Lost World stays in the Lost World, pretty much.
yeah,
Yeah.
he does. He does.
Yep.
Like, we're going to
Sure
have babies
does.
here and nobody's going to know.
Yep.
But Roxton finds Ed kissing Paula.
Yeah.
He walks into them doing their thing.
Just
And
break.
does-
talks about getting married.
Don't break my heart.
Well, that's the thing is Ed is like I said, Ed's there for the puss, and
Yep.
But then he wants to
they
get
all
married
they
to her?
well that's the thing
damn.
they're all stuck there, and so they figured, well, if we're gonna be stuck here, I might as well. This is who I want to be with. And Roxton, I think, is just to the point where he's just like, okay, well, at least she's happy. I think that's his whole thing.
I
He just
don't
wants
know.
her
Yeah,
to
I
be
think so.
happy.
So sad when
He
sees
does, but
it.
he's not a dick about it. He doesn't
No,
like
he's
No.
not.
seek revenge or
He-
like try to make Ed
No.
look bad. He's just like, all right, well, I guess
In a
that's
lesser
not gonna
movie,
work.
he would have become the rival character that like ends up dying or something.
100%.
Yeah, but they made him
100%.
like a classy individual.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that.
He had a monocle and all.
Yes, he did.
But he tells Ed to go find Summerlee because that's who's going to marry them. And
He
then
used to be a minister.
yes, used to be a
Yep.
minister,
Very common thing.
which it is.
No, not. I mean, just at
No,
that, but at that time, and
Yeah.
going back, that scientists were Christian.
Yep.
Like
Huh.
that's very, very common.
Yep.
Linnaeus, who is like one of the major forefathers of the entire taxonomic system we have today, was preacher,
Huh, look at that.
and he was
So-
one of the biggest people behind apiculture. Like
Yeah.
that's why a beekeeping box, like the general design of like beekeeping boxes we have there, they're called Linnaeus boxes.
Huh.
Yeah. What now?
I'm
What?
confused
I
as
said
to why
Linnaeus
they're so
Quigley.
hung up on like the legality of this because they're on like the dinosaur islands. Like we need to get like
Yeah.
a guy to officiate this, and I need like
Yeah.
paperwork and all this shit. Well,
I think
don't
it's just a
care.
Christian thing. They just want to do like a
yeah,
ceremony.
they're
I
really
think that's-
dedicated.
That's what
Yeah.
they're brought up and taught. that's how it works. But it's like, you ain't getting none of that because
Yeah.
there's nobody there. But this is when Roxanne tells Paula about her dad.
I think
Which-
you're a whore and your dad's dead.
Peace.
Not quite.
Deuces. I'm keeping this. Just sticks in his shirt.
Puts on a second monocle. Fuck off.
Yeah. It's just like cuts. Quotations evilly.
Oh my-
God, if he had a like little twisty mustache.
Yeah, a little
he's
twisty
right there.
stash.
They bring in Alexa to say,
Oh my God.
AH.
H.
I can't handle that.
Get another dinosaur fight between the T-Rex. Is this the T-Rex and the Brontosaurus?
Oh yes, dude, this Brontosaurus dude, he's like, I'm gonna fuck this bitch. Like he don't take no guff from no T-Rex, bites
Nope.
his ass in the throat. Like he's like, we ain't fucking around with this, and then like ring outs.
But
on
he
the
makes
match.
the
He's
poor
like-
move of backing against the cliff.
Yeah,
This
trips
dude-
over his own feet.
Rookie mistake.
This Brontosaurus is the worst Soul Calibur player I've ever seen in my entire life.
Ring
It's
out.
like- yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I thought of. I was like, you dumbass. You don't use the shoulders. You're gonna fall. The shoulder butt. You're gonna fall off the edge.
But then we see a volcano and it
There's-
starts smoking.
Always.
Second movie in a row of volcanoes and monsters.
mean-
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's wild.
But this volcano decides it's going to squirt.
Yeah.
It's gonna squirt. What a way to
Oh, I
phrase
like
that.
the idea that it
We
has
just
full
figured it out
control
that the
over
volcano was gonna squirt.
Hey,
Oh, no.
everybody has their own ending.
Scientists like dramatically taking their glasses off. It's gonna squirt.
Yeah.
My God. Hold on. It's gonna squirt. Watch the video version for that one.
I can hear
But
them
then-
coming off.
Yeah. You
I can- Is that an earthquake? No, she's moaning. Oh my God.
Jesus.
That's
I'm
right.
not gonna survive this episode.
It's all right. They got plastic sheets underneath the trees. It'll easy cleanup.
Well, it caused a dinosaur stampede. So just saying,
God.
somebody had fun.
Metaphor.
Cryptic metaphor.
So this is one of my favorite scenes because the T-Rex comes and tries to fight the other Brontosaurus.
All's like running.
No. It catches a free ride.
It just
Like,
jumps on
come
its
on,
back.
bitch, let's get out of here. Yeah.
We
He's
got
like-
blow this popsicle stand.
Everybody's running. He's like, I could stand to have a bite. Like, get the fuck off me, dude. We're trying to run.
We're trying not to die.
Priorities.
This is just Fallen Kingdom.
It 100% is.
There's been several scenes. I'm like, oh, I've seen this.
Yeah.
Yep.
They've taken,
Oh,
the
yeah.
movie used it.
Oh yeah.
But yeah. Oh yeah. But then everything catches on fire from the lava. And I don't know about you guys' version. Ours got so red. I had to
Oh, yeah.
I had to hold up his hat and look through it because I'm like, damn.
Red, yellow, blue, and purple were the primary colors
yes.
of this movie.
That
A little
was
bit of green,
bright
too.
red.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they go in the jungle and it's green.
Yeah.
It's like neon green. And there's more dinosaurs running away.
Yes.
There's
I
so
think
many.
all-
There's a
all the
shit.
dinosaurs.
ton of
There's a little
dinosaurs.
there's a cute little stegosaurus that
I
just
love
like
that guy.
goes through there. I was like, look at that guy go.
Yep.
Turn around, go the other way.
He's
Yeah.
so cute.
And again, the next day.
And the next day.
Uh
And the next day.
I don't know how Austin.
I forgot he was
Communicates.
one of the
I
guys.
did too.
Well, he's at
The
the
butler.
bottom communicating with Challenger on how they can get rope up to
Not
get
Challenger.
Or
Roxton.
Roxton. How
Because he
Yeah.
finds that lower cave entry that's
Yep.
closer to the ground.
when this monkey takes the rope up there, I'm
Oh
like,
yeah, Jocko.
It goes forever.
how are they? I was like, how did
Yeah.
he hear him?
How
I
the
know
fuck
he's
did they
over
get up
there doing this.
Like, I just
But
want
They got the
Shit.
coconut phones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The Gilligan that shit.
either that or
some
it's
Morse
the
code.
paper cups with string.
Paper
We used to
cups.
do those. Those are awesome.
Were paper
The
cups a
rope
thing
bit?
in 1925?
Maybe
I
not.
can't remember
Oh,
when
they had paper,
cups
they had
were
cups.
invented.
Hey, they
Yeah.
had paper cups somewhere.
True.
Somewhere.
The rope bit could have gotten a lot worse if Roxton wasn't so classy. He's like, Roxton, we're missing like a foot and a half of rope. How are we going to reach up there? He's like, what? He's like tying a noose in the background.
But
yeah.
watching
He didn't
Jocko
take
get
it
up
well.
there,
No.
He knew what he was doing.
Jocko
Yeah.
rocks.
Jocko's fucking hero in this movie, dude.
But he ends up getting the rope up to him, which it was a pretty cool rope ladder that they made.
Yeah.
I don't know who
Yeah.
did this,
Mhm.
but
You don't see him do it, so I'm not giving Blackface
No.
Man any credit for this.
we just see.
Pretty sure it was the other guy. I feel
It
like
was
I
it
feel
was
like
Austin the entire time. The other guy's in a sling. Like he doesn't do shit other than look nervous the entire time.
Yeah, he's probably collected resources. That was it.
What if
You only
he got
see
his
him.
ass beat because he's in blackface and that's why he's got the sling?
No one
Could
was
be.
beating his ass in 1925 for wearing blackface. It was
Good
normal.
point. Good point.
It wasn't
I'm
okay.
projecting
it was
too
just
much.
normal.
No. The only time you see the rope is when they pick it up the first time. I'm like, that's not enough. And then you see him the second time and
And
they're
Jocko
throwing
like,
it on
"Whoop."
Jocko.
Yeah.
And it's like,
I'm like, damn, that's got to
He
be
take
heavy
all
for that
that?
little tiny monkey.
Yeah,
That little
stout.
Good
capuchin.
monkey.
but
Good
he's
monkey.
so cute.
It's so funny.
I'm just
how
glad
many
he was
movies
credited.
capuchin monkeys.
Yes.
As himself.
Jocko.
So the group starts descending. Everybody gets down, but Ed, because 8-Man
Ed
starts
goes
pulling
for
the
a
rope up.
ride.
And he's back and forth.
Yeah, he
I thought it was Roxton was the last.
No, it was
one.
Ed.
No, it was Ed.
No, it was Ed.
Oh, okay.
It was
Okay.
The
Ed.
best part.
Because I kept saying that Roxton was either going to go last and cut the rope when Ed
I
was
went,
going
"Drop him."
down.
Oh, fuck.
Drop him. Whoop. Sucks. Drop him.
But yeah, 8-Man starts pulling it up and then gets shot. And they dropped that rope, and I was like,
Oh.
shit, he's going to hit the ground.
Yep.
But nope.
He held on.
Dude, and then 8-Man's dead, and
Yep,
the
he
chimp's
did.
like, all right, I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna go.
Because I didn't
wasn't
tell right
invested
away
in
that he
this.
got shot. And I was like, wait a minute, I think he got
Oh,
shot
yeah,
because his hand was on his chest. He's like,
Yeah, he does this, and then
He does the
next
silent
shot, he's
acting
doing this.
pantomime of being shot.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then
by
Chimps
the
is
way,
like, please.
yes, I do want to point out, just for me, I didn't look up any of the other ones. I only recognized one of these weapons. It was Ed's rifle, which is a Winchester. Hold on. It's a Winchester 1895 lever action.
I recognize the one for once.
Did you?
Say you said
Oh,
something.
in the
Yeah.
1911.
It's
What's
a palm
his face?
tree.
Yes, the palm tree gun. Yes, I recall that. Yes, because it
That
was
Summerlee had it.
Summerlee. Yeah, Summerlee had a 1911, as you do,
Nice.
and
As you
I
do.
like
As you
the Winchester because it was the 1895 was also adopted as a military weapon by the Russians in World War One.
I just love it from what I say all the
A
time.
small run. What
It's called the Winchester.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Every time I hear Winchester, I hear you saying that. I just want to let you know.
I can't help it.
I'm not making fun of you. I'm just telling you. That's just it lives rent free in my head.
One of
Great
the
movie.
parts of that movie that I like. Can't
Yeah.
help it. So Paula and Ed get together, and Paula basically breaks up with him.
She's like, we're not gonna be stuck here. You're gonna go back to
No,
your girlfriend because that
Yeah.
was the
It
whole
ain't
point.
right.
You're not
because
supposed
we're
to tell
back in the
me.
normal world.
Yes, and good for her, to be honest. I was
Mhm.
like,
she was very
yeah,
real
fuck
for
that guy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Stick to her guns.
Yeah, Roxton tries to make it better. He's like, I know how much you like him. You should give him and then the card. It's like, my decision is final.
Final.
Yep.
He meant it.
Ooh, all right.
And he's like, "Yep."
I don't remember who Hibbard is. I know he shows up, but he's
Oh,
Oh, he's
he
one
was
of the
that, like,
guys from the
military-
search party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who cares?
So he shows up, and they're wanting to take a dinosaur home,
They're
and
gonna
I'm
take the
like,
brontosaurus.
oh, hey,
Hello.
Yeah.
My magic conch told me to save you guys.
I said, oh, hey, we're back at
A coconut
Lost
phone ring.
World.
Hey, dude, I want to
Yeah.
point out the stop motion of this dinosaur stuck in this
In the mud?
pit.
It's
When
so-
it lifts its legs and the mud just naturally comes with it. Looks
It's
so
What
the
do
best.
they
fucking
use for
good.
It's
the
one of the-
mud? Does
No.
anybody know?
I don't know what they used for
I've
the
always wondered
mud,
about that. Like for liquid, it's
but
it's like real looking.
Yeah, it's so
Yeah.
wild,
they
dude.
used a football bladder to simulate the dinosaur breathing.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool as hell.
And it said that 3 guys did the brontosaurus head.
Makes sense.
So I was like, damn.
Sick,
But
dude.
this 100% is where we get the ending for King Kong.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Originally.
Mary
But this
MC
is
Cooper
also-
watched this shit day one.
But this is also where Crichton got the idea for the ending for The Lost World Jurassic
Yeah.
Park,
Yep.
which is where the
Mhm.
name of that book comes from, is his love for
Makes
this
sense.
movie. So or for the original book. I can't remember which one. But yeah, it's just like but in my head I'm like, how the fuck are you getting this thing back? There's no
We're
way.
gonna build a cage
What?
Yeah,
around
Bill
it.
Cage.
Huh? We're
This
gonna
is a
wait till the
little-
water floods and it's gonna push it up. It's like what?
And we're gonna float it out.
Yeah, huh? That would be the
He's
whole
like
time. What?
Yeah.
He was explaining that shit like Doc in Godzilla -1.
Yeah.
We're gonna
It's just
put
gonna
a bunch
happen.
of
Got it.
floaties around him.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just want to know if they were gonna build a cage around it. How they gonna get it to float? You're gonna drown the freaking dinosaur.
They all float
No,
down
they're,
here.
they're just gonna drag in his neck and stick out the top like a
You
snorkel.
have to expand your disbelief
Yep.
Yeah.
and not think too hard about it because it'll hurt.
Just
That's
repeat
what
to
it for me.
yourself, it's just a show.
Yeah.
You really should just relax.
Just relax.
Yeah.
Mystery Science Theater 2000.
Almost bought a replica of the planet with the logo on it and Monster
Dude.
Palooza Mystery Science Theater. I was so close.
At the end of this, I literally just watched my favorite episode of that, and we'll talk about it at the end. When
I
it's
know
all
what
done.
you're gonna say.
Yep, so fucking.
Roused Hour.
Yes.
Yep, it is.
I knew it. I
Yeah.
fucking knew it. I fucking knew
It fucking is. It's
I
so
knew
good.
it.
Anyway, go ahead. Go.
It's like, wow, he got that quick. Anyways, we're back in London. Challenger's given his speech saying that he has living proof of what
He really
is now.
should have waited until that was all like ready to go. For
Yeah, they're still on the boat.
Because
Also,
Where's this proof, huh?
This scene and the first scene we see in this hall definitely were filmed at the same time
Yes,
Yeah, it had to have been. That's smart. That's economical.
yes.
because
Oh, yeah.
everyone's wearing the same outfits. They just added a couple shots.
Blackface
Everybody
guys
had
in the
one
background
outfit back then.
in a suit.
I was like, oh, I was hoping he was going to be gone, but I
No,
guess
he's
we're
like in a
still gonna
suit
see
and
him there.
everything. I was like,
Yeah.
oh,
He's like
okay.
back on the island.
I was like,
to
wow,
be
did they put darker paint on him? Because he looks even darker in this.
He does. I was like,
he
oh,
didn't sweat it off.
at first I was like, oh, they actually have a black guy. I was like, nope, it's blackface
No,
guy. Never mind.
Not
No,
in
it's-
one instance that I think this was an actual black
Well,
guy.
because I just glanced because it's when it's the zoomed out shot of the whole
Oh,
room.
okay.
Yeah.
You can see him, and I was like, oh wait, and I was like, no, never mind.
Yeah. It's like we're not going
If
to
they
start
shot-
now. We're at
If
the
they
end.
shot
No.
those scenes first, maybe like halfway through, somebody was like, maybe he's a little too racist, and they like lightened him up a little bit for the rest of the movie.
Keep him zoomed out. Smear
Thinking
some Vaseline
positive
on
here.
that part.
Yeah. But Ed calls, says, "Uh-oh, that you don't want to hear those words.
Well,
Jurassic Park.
So about the dinosaur.
Dinosaur escaped,
Where's the
Yep.
crew? All over the place.
but this dinosaur is a little peeping Tom. Puts his head through the window of people.
Hey, lady, let's see some tits.
Also very
A
King
couple
Kong.
times.
Nice tits,
Yeah.
bitch.
Oh, yeah.
It's like this
Yeah.
guy's-
He's not as creepy as Kong was, though. Kong's got like them like eyes on him when he does it.
Well, I mean, we're talking about like an intelligent
Yeah, a
ape, and
lizard
then we're looking
versus
at
a monkey. Yeah.
brontosaurus. Yeah, probably two different.
He feels
brainwaves there.
nothing for that woman. He's simply a lizard.
He was like, "Hello."
Do you think when brontosauruses get erection, their neck shrinks? It's kind of like.
It's got to counter.
It's gotta go
It's got to
somewhere.
counteract. It's like, well, I can't have blood all through the neck and
Like a
there. It's
ripcord.
I gotta. Yeah,
It's like,
it's got to come from
Attached.
somewhere.
it's like a crazy straw.
It's attached one into
Oh,
the other.
No.
Oh man. Anywho,
Love
I
this
hate
is
that.
where I started singing "Break Stuff" by Limp Bizkit.
yeah. Give me something, break. Dude,
This
this
is
is
nice.
The building that just comes down. Yeah.
And break stuff he did.
Yes,
He sure
everything.
did.
Even London Bridge, and I started singing "London Bridge is falling down."
Dude, that guy shot him. It's like, don't step on the lady. Douche. Douche, douche.
Well, if he had had a palm tree, that would have gone better.
Yeah. But it was a cool little scene. I was like, what
Yeah.
the fuck are
Yeah,
you doing,
it
dude?
was
Hey,
really
he-
good.
Breaks the bridge, swims away.
This whole ending is so funny because it's like, yeah, it
I
falls through
love
the bridge.
shot of him
It
swimming.
swims away, and then everybody's just like, well,
Yeah.
all right.
That'll take
Challenger.
care of itself.
Yep.
Challenger looked like he was about to jump off the bridge. I'm
gonna
gonna
bring
get the
him back.
dinosaur because my favorite part is when when he finds out the dinosaurs escaped. He's got to tell everybody in the crowd, and then he's just like, "Well, everybody just sit here and remain calm until I get the dinosaur back." I was like, "I don't think you're doing shit, buddy."
Yeah.
I wouldn't be sitting there.
Well, I mean, people believe him now.
They
sure
better.
do. They sure do.
Poppycock, huh?
Yeah.
But then
So
it swims. Oh, sorry.
It swims away, and it's like everybody's like, "Okay."
Everybody's
He
just
swi-
calm and like,
good.
all right, I guess we're back
It
to
swims
normal.
like an elephant. I love the way it swims. It's so cute.
This just shows, though, how horny and and how much Ed was in it for the puss. Because
Oh yeah.
that dinosaur means jack shit. He literally goes up to Gladys. Gladys is with another dude, and she's just like, "Do you see me?
You see that?
See what I did?" And she's like, "You are a hero now, Ed." And he's like,
Do you
all right,
see
so
him?
"Yeah." And she's like, "Well, unfortunately, I'm
That's
with
my
this
husband.
guy, and I'm married to this dude who
Dude, she married fucking Diet Groucho Marx.
Yeah, who's more
Diet.
boring than Ed. It's like,
Yep.
what?
He was like
The
an
fact-
accountant or some shit.
No,
He's a store clerk.
Store clerk.
Yeah.
I'm
Even
like,
less.
She's just like, I just needed a good dicking. Like that's all
Yeah.
like really did.
Yep.
You must
But
have
he's
shown her something
but
before.
Ed's super pumped about it because he wanted to be with.
He's like, thank God, yes.
Yeah.
I thought he was like trying to relocate the bootleg Marx for a second. He like gets up behind him. I was like, no, he's mine.
But yeah, Ed and Paula, I'm assuming they get together. They just run off and you don't see them.
Well,
They do the Fifth Element thing where like
Yeah.
they're in the car and like the little curtain goes down.
well,
Yeah,
you
that's
get,
it.
You get Roxton like giving his blessing to them. He's like, just go. He's like, be happy.
He's so
you can tell.
He
You
knows
can tell him
he's
it
alive.
kills him. Like he's like, fuck.
Yeah.
Get out of here, you crazy kids.
Just go. I'll just go get a prostitute. It's fine.
But then you see Challenger sitting down on the bridge, and then you see the
Contemplating the end.
the dinosaur swimming with the
This is
Titanic.
good.
Just saying.
With the Titanic.
It wasn't.
Just starts playing "Hurt," but like the Johnny Cash version.
But that's the end.
Like, yeah, dude, he's just like sitting there. He's like, fuck.
Yep. He knows he lost his.
All that
Years of
work to
academy
get this thing
training
here.
wasted.
Yep. He wanted to. He was going to make a
That
lot
shit
of
was
money
probably
getting that back.
expensive too. That whole expedition.
Yep.
And now
So-
he's in debt.
Yeah. So the
Yeah.
original ending was, it was like ape versus human fight. There was like an ape, like a bunch of the ape men that fight all the people in the camp. And I think the T-Rex is the dinosaur that gets sent to the museum. And
Oh,
this
because
whole
that's
thing.
even safer.
Well, the poster, which we'll talk about when we get to the poster part, but I'll talk about it now, is the fact that the original poster is a T-Rex
Yeah, I
stomping
noticed that.
through a crowd instead of it being a Brontosaurus. So maybe that was like when they drew the poster was before the movie was actually made, just basing it off the book. So
Makes sense.
And that's what made me think there was a T-Rex in it, just by seeing all that. But
yeah.
That one
that's
big
a lot.
T-Rex fan in the 20s who was pissed off when he gets there and
God
there's like barely any T-Rex in it.
Yeah.
Dude, there's that whole pack of them.
Oh,
after
true.
the volcano. They were just like
Yeah.
nomming
A
on some
gaggle of
motherfucker.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Gaggle
really
of
liked
T-Rexes.
I really liked they went with the Brontosaurus because it was different.
Yeah, it's
I mean-
unconventional.
At the time, all of this
In
would have been new, so
retrospect,
everything
yeah.
would have been different. But I just like that it goes through. It's confused. You know, it's a big animal in a place it's never been. And it just like beelines for water.
Smart.
That's
The one
didn't,
thing
like,
it
hang around-
recognizes.
hang around or nothing. It just kind of like, I'm getting the fuck out. And the scene was not as long as I thought it was going to be, which is fine.
Mhm.
It was a good length. It's just like water bridge, fall through, bye.
This was also the first time that a movie depicted dinosaurs where there were actually like land dinosaurs, like
Yep.
the way that they like lived on land. Because most of them, because I think before it was like mostly they were aquatic. Because how could a dinosaur that size support itself on land?
And also, they didn't think like a lot of people didn't. Or there was certain that they thought dinosaurs were just big dumb creatures that just died out. Like
Yeah.
this show treats them like animals, like and as much as big could be at the time, you know.
With what they knew,
like
yeah.
eating and going around and caring for young and stuff like that. You know,
This movie was way ahead of its time.
Mhm.
Way ahead of its time.
another remake. Do it.
yes.
Fill it with Velociraptors if you know you're going to do it.
Yeah.
Velociraptors everywhere.
And going back to what the film made at the box office, it may not have made, it wouldn't have made this at the box office, but there was 2 airlines that used it as their first inline flight movie.
Oh, that
Wow, how-
rules.
That's a really cool fact that I read, and I was like, how did it work?
Yeah, how did
See,
like a
that's
projector
what
on the roof or something? Or like
I
on the
don't
ceiling, rather?
know, because one was London, Paris, and the other was a German Air.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. So
That's
that
neat.
that
Yeah.
is really cool. But then Arthur Conan Doyle said that Challenger was his favorite as opposed his
To
favorite
Sherlock
character
Holmes,
as
yeah.
opposed to Sherlock Holmes.
Challenger's
Thought that
dope.
was really
dude.
cool.
So that
Yeah,
is-
he could
is-
probably beat the shit out of Sherlock Holmes.
Probably.
Oh, yeah.
But
Fucking
he said
nerd, just beating
he
his
watched it
ass.
with his family and liked it, so
Awesome.
that makes a big
That's cool.
deal about it too. So
My big exposure to these movies, of course, again, I learned about a lot of these on my Hollywood Dinosaurs and Creatures of Hollywood, or whatever the fuck it's called.
Mhm.
And that's why, I remember watching a lot of these, like ironically, the last film we covered, the Valley of the Dragons. So it's cool that I got to cover both of these back to back. And, but it was the one that I probably watched the most was the one that came out in the early 90s. It was Challengers played by John Rhys Davies.
Oh, sick. He'd be a
There
good challenger.
there-
That's good
there were-
casting.
Yeah, there were TV movies. There was
Yep.
2 of them. There was, of course, The Lost World and then Return to the Lost World. I remember very, very little of it. But that was in that like the era where there were like big TV movies, like they did like The Beast and stuff like that with the giant squid. Yeah,
all right.
that's it.
Oh, that's on Tubi. That's going on the list. I want to see John Rhys Davies challenger.
He's good stuff. I like him.
Check that out.
In a world filled with bad movies, 2 men risk it all to bring you a podcast that covers the very worst of cinema.
I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Join these unlikely heroes as they deep dive into Z-movie classics,
I am Torgo. I take care of the place while the master is away.
cheesy action films,
I will send you to hell. I've been there for 10 years.
badly dubbed Italian horror,
Mother, this plot smells of death.
right through to modern cinematic catastrophes.
Oh, no, not the beast! Not the beast! Ah!
Dominic Walton,
Oh, my God!
Can Be Wild,
We have such sights to show you.
or The Bad Movie Cult. Available every 2 weeks wherever you get your podcasts.
I know what everybody's going to say about this, but we're going to go around the room and see what everybody thought about it. Parker?
Oh, this is a great movie. This is the fact that this movie is over 100 years old and it did things that movies got away from and was like,
Yep.
I mean, other than the blackface, which yes, it was
Yeah.
it was of the
Yeah.
time. It's
Didn't
not
age well.
okay. We're just going to
We
put
could
that
do
out
without
there.
it.
It was not okay. But the character is so inconsequential throughout the movie that it didn't really affect my viewing of
We
what I was
forgot he
seeing.
existed multiple times, so there's got to be a reason
exactly.
for that.
Yeah.
But the Willis O'Brien effects, like the fact this was his first full length movie, and it was as good as it was, it's just remarkable. Like everything about this movie is just like, it's just so well done, and the fact that it does things that movies that came out after it just couldn't live up to or couldn't kind of equal up to, it's mind blowing. It is if you are a fan of film, I think The Lost World needs to be something you experience one time, like, or, you know, to kind of get that experience, because yes, it's a silent film, but you are going to have an interesting experience with it.
Yes.
It's got so much going for it. Yeah, this is a 5 out of 5. Like, it's so good. It's just so good.
Mikey?
Pretty much the same. The one thing that really impressed me that structurally, I don't know how this fares for the hour and 9-minute cut. We're gonna have to work back with that. It feels very modern in a way, like the way like the rising action is, like the all the preamble leading up to the island, and like all the stuff that kind of leads back up to coming home, and like the character interactions and everything, except for the lady being like, oh, every time like a dinosaur shows up, and the blackface and all that, obviously. But other than that, it felt very quick, very well paced. Like you could show this to a modern audience member, because I hadn't seen it before. I feel like they'd appreciate it like they would any other big cool lizard movie. Very well made. Willis O'Brien kicks ass.
Yep.
Challenger's a badass. I know he exists now. I've never heard of that character before, really, and apparently he's in a lot of different books. And I'm kind of curious about that. I want to read a little more into that. Yeah, him and Raxton as well. They followed each other around through multiple books.
Nice. I didn't know that.
Yeah. What about you guys?
This was definitely one I waited way too long to watch.
Give me both.
As a dinosaur fan, and I've ironically unrelated to this, I've been falling into looking at more dinosaur stuff. I was actually looking at Jurassic Park toys the other day. Had looked at them for a long time, but I mean, I bear them on my arms until my end of days. So, but no, it was cool. Like I went into this movie very open-minded because I'd never seen it. I know it's a silent film. They move at a different pace, different time when movies were made, blah, 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 blah. But I thought outside of like everything that the setup at the beginning, nothing super duper exciting happens, but there's, setup. Movies were different back then. So, no, I thought it was great once it got going. They were pretty regularly showing dinosaurs when we got there. There was always something, either dinosaurs or the ape man. There was always something going on. There were characters that I cared about some of the characters in this, thought they were neat. The stop motion, we don't even need to say anything about it, was fucking amazing. But yeah, this is a great movie. I think anybody that cares about any of the cinema effects, classic films, dinosaur, any of that should watch this film for sure. This is top tier. It's good stuff.
I'm definitely going to have to rewatch it. There were some things I missed from writing notes.
Yeah, it's the worst about doing those.
Which, well, when it's silent, that's definitely a lot more because they're not saying anything. You have to make sure that you read all the cards and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'll just write till hear somebody say something. You're just like, just looking down the whole time.
God damn it, nobody talking?
Because there was a couple of things I'm like, oh, I missed that. But we were watching it right before we recorded, so it's like I'll go back and watch it. It was great movie. It definitely would be one that I would want to watch again. The only thing is, I think they could have cut out some of the boat when they're first coming to the jungle. I'm like, yeah.
It's kind of got like the King Kong remake problem where there's a little bit too much boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're seeing them in the boat, and then, okay, there's a bird. Ooh, there's a bird. There's a snake. Though. Whoa. Yeah. They scared that bird. That bird was actually there.
I felt sorry for Jocko. He looked really scared sometimes, too.
Yeah. Poor guy.
Trying to get in under somebody's arm.
Talking. Yeah, that was sad.
Oh, no.
Poor little guy.
Do not be scaring that monkey. But yeah, definitely recommend you watching it. It's definitely up there. Now, it's your turn.
It's my turn.
Yeah.
All right.
Poster time, right?
Yeah, the first thing we're going to talk about is the poster. This is a segment that I stole from our good friends over at B Action, where we look at the posters of the movie and we see if the poster matches the movie we watched. Well, the main poster is a T-Rex marching through downtown, and guess what, guys? We didn't get that in this movie.
No,
we got a Brontosaurus. So no. And to be honest, a lot of the posters are of a T-Rex or a dinosaur like it, stomping through. And other posters have the Allosaurus fighting the Trachodon, I think is what the other one was called.
Which one was it?
With the one the Allosaurus was fighting first.
Oh yeah, that's the it's the Edmontosaurus.
Yeah,
that looks like a duck-billed kind of dinosaur.
Yeah, so it's got a fight going on. Then it has a image of, it looks like Ed and either Gladys, or like I said, Gladys and Paula look identical. I think it's Gladys.
Yeah.
And then there's just like a woman sitting on top of another picture of all four of our main characters, and she's got some side boobie going on there.
No.
Some side titty. Yeah.
Can't have that.
Yeah. Everything about this was in the movie because it's just scenes from the movie, except for Jungle Lady, who looks like Bessie Love, but with side titty.
This one?
So
yeah.
I'm gonna say overall.
Oh, go ahead.
She's
sorry.
barely covered.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the posters look cool, but they don't match the movie because we didn't get the T-Rex in the city. We got the Brontosaurus.
I agree. The one poster I would argue actually does kind of match it. I posted it in our DMs if you want to take a look. It's just the Challenger like pointing at the map angrily. That probably happened. That's accurate. He's
100%.
Yeah, that's accurate.
That one doesn't seem like a wide release poster, but it does rock.
He definitely did that.
I'm gonna dig through my pictures. I have, because we talked about the old art for dinosaur stuff, like from the early teens, late 1800s, stuff like that. I have art similar to that from murals that are on the wall at the Field Museum in Chicago.
Cool.
And I'm gonna see if I can find those. If I can find those, I'll put them in the group chat. And if I remember, I'll actually put them on Discord, because I'm actively trying to post more on Discord, because I don't do it anywhere. I suck.
There is one picture. It's like a hand-drawn, but it looks like a dragon, not a dinosaur.
I see that one.
There's a lot of posters for this
Godzilla-like.
movie.
Yeah.
But that
a
one
lot of
looks really
posters for this.
cool.
It does look really cool. It's also like the size of a planet. The dinosaur.
Yeah,
in that.
it's quite large. But I think that's kind of cool when they.
That one is neat. I like that one.
Posters are sweet, not accurate.
Accurate?
No. But our next segment is named after the patron saint of the Monster Zone, and that is the Burt I. Gordon Award. All right. Well, you know how this works. This goes to the best side character who's not the main character, who plays either a little part. You know what? Whatever you want to do, guys. Whoever you want to pick. We're just gonna we're not gonna be super specific about it. So we're gonna start off with the one who led us through this movie, and that is Angela. Who is your nominee for the Burt I. Gordon Award? Burt I. Gordon Award.
Yeah, Jocko.
No hesitation.
Jocko gets a vote. All right. We're going to swing over to Mikey. Who you got?
I was a little disappointed with some of the nominees in Discord, but I'm happy to see Angela's on the same boat as me. I'm Team Jocko. I love Jocko. He saved the day. Right. He's very important.
So Jocko has got 2 votes. All right. We're going to go over to Discord. We got one from Pete, who says, I vote for the Brontosaurus. You know what? Brontosaurus gets a vote. All right. Dan, who you got?
Oh, dude, I dug deep. I was thinking about this. We were watching a movie, and I'm like, this is my guy. It's that fucking bird who stole the Beatles.
I knew it was going to be Beetlebird.
I know. It's like fucking Beetlebird, dude.
Beetlebird
gets a vote.
It is. All right. And we're going back over to Discord. We did get a couple. Spicy Dan says Professor Summerlee.
Oh, no.
Okay.
I did like Summerlee a lot. He was great.
All right. So
he was our punchline.
Yeah, he got the butt of all the jokes.
And my vote goes to the giant plated Triceratops who guts the Allosaurus, but then ends up losing his own life. But he's a badass for the time he's on screen. So
good pick.
Plated trike is my pick. But that means we have a winner. And the winner is Jocko.
Jocko.
You have won the Burt I. Gordon Award. Woo!
He's the king of monkey business. I love him.
Congratulations, Jocko, you little bastard.
Give him the old banana slammer.
Yeah. All right. Well, that is it for the awards and the posters. Guess what, guys? No wheel this week. No wheel for the whole month of July.
But excited.
I know. I fucked it up.
Because next month is the month of Dan.
I'm so sorry.
An entire month curated by Dan himself. So the next Monster Zone episode is going to be on a little movie. Dan, would you like to announce what the movie is?
Did I say which one we're doing first?
Yeah, I have the list.
I go just which one? I don't remember what I picked first.
We are covering War of the Gargantuan.
Yay!
Yeah. War of the Gargantuas, fucking top tier. Like one of the best Toho movies.
Is it Gargantuas or Gargantua?
Gargantuas. It's plural. The actual name is the actual Japanese title we get it is Frankenstein's Monsters, Gyra versus Sanda.
Yep.
Okay.
Fucking sick, dude. That's what it's fine. It's okay.
They're so cool.
It's a sequel, and that's okay. You don't need to watch it because the English version ignores the fact that it's a sequel.
Axes it.
100%. But
We
anyway,
have to discuss who likes who because we can't like the same one.
for what?
Guy versus Stand-Up.
Oh, I already know my pick. I've always known my pick. But anyway, yeah. And do you want me to do the next one or we will wait?
No, we'll wait till the next episode.
Keep her hanging.
Yeah. So that's what you're getting for the next Monster Zone. Next week, though, for the Dissect That Film podcast, you're getting an episode for Father's Day. And we talked, if you watched the pre-show over on Patreon, you would have found out what it was. But if not, we are covering 1987's The Stepfather.
Classic.
Yes. So, yeah, the moms got their episode with Psycho last month, and the dads are getting Stepfathers. So we're getting just wonderful parents to celebrate these wondrous days.
Yeah, moms and dads can mark their kids.
Yeah,
exactly. But this may be the longest Monster Zone episode we've ever done in the history of the show.
Sorry.
So, hope you
fault.
guys enjoy that.
It is. I tried to keep it short, but this one was just too much to talk about, dude.
There was a lot to talk about. This
me.
is a very iconic movie. There was a lot to talk about, but we are going to end it right here. Do you guys have anything else you want to say before I go into the end of show rigmarole here?
I think we're good.
No.
Nope,
All
do
right.
it. Do the thing.
So I just want to say, if you want to follow us, you can follow us at The Monster Zone over on Instagram. Or you can follow Dissect That Film on Instagram and Threads at Dissect That Film Pod. We are on YouTube, youtube.com/Dissect That Film, where the Monster Zone episodes are also there. So you can watch the Monster Zone and the Dissect That Film podcast episodes all in one place. The same with the podcast apps. Everything is on. Just search Dissect That Film, and you will get both shows. There's other things that we're going to be doing. I'm finally jumping back into Fresh Cuts, where I'll be talking about Back Rooms, which is
nice.
pretty exciting. So that
I
should
gotta
be
watch
out
it before
by
I
the
listen
time-
to that. I don't want any spoilers.
Yeah, that should have been out way before this episode comes out, since we record early. And yeah, just go to our Linktree, or I think it's Linktree/Dissect That Film, where you can get all the links to our social media, to our Patreon, to our merch store, all that fun stuff. And as I just stated, patreon.com/Dissect That Film, where you can get uncut versions of the episodes up to a week early. You get once a month watch-alongs. You get access to polls. And we're bringing back Out of the Tubi for our wonderful Mark Wahlberg Book Club members over at the $3 tier. So that's fun. And lastly, I want to thank the wonderful patrons who support us over there. We have Dustin, Rudy5453, Captain Steve Coates, Corey Morissette, Daniel Collins, Jordan, Lo Wang, Kate, Doom Generation, Angela, Dissect That Dan, The Baron's Hideout Podcast, Eric Stein, Robert Stewart, Jason, Anna, Lone Wolf, Derek, Steven, and our brand new patron, Chris. Thank you for supporting us over on Patreon, and thank you to everybody else for supporting us, period, because without you, this show wouldn't be what it is. So thank you very much for all of your support. And now I'm going to hand it back to Angela to take us out.
Oh, I'm giving it to him.
Yeah, we'll pass it along.
I'm handing it over to that side of the room.
Okay, perfect. Thank you guys very much for tuning into the Monster Zone. And to sign out, we got Mr. Parker.
Bye, everybody.
Mr. Mikey.
Bye.
Angela for hosting us tonight.
Bye.
And then myself, I'm Dan. And we'll see you guys next time for the horrible month I have in store for you, but it's going to be a good old time. So you guys take care and have a good one.
Watch more monster movies.
Watch more Gargantuous.